I guess we're live
Hello?
now.
Yes. I don't know. Hello, people. Streamlabs is still telling me that I'm just dropping frames. I don't know why. Connection should be fine. So, if the stream is buffering, is shitty quality, anything of the sort, please yell at me in chat and let me know. And I'll look into it further.
Freaking.
Thank you, Amber, for that lovely emote.
Chicken! Kill Cheggies!
Hi everyone. Also
Hello,
here's
everyone.
sad photos. Oh.
That makes me sad too.
Yeah.
Alright.
So sad.
I'm very tired coming off a project. And not feeling the greatest, frankly. But we're gonna do our best and see how far we get today. I need someone to give me a recap, and I honestly can't remember who it was last time.
Last time was Mark, I think.
Yeah, I think it was me last time.
It was Mark, and before that it was Chemo, and before that was Gabe.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's the only possible option I see here. Liam.
Hey. Alright, I believe we started off session with the Dreamlanders all looking at this dragon that had decided to fall asleep. I looked to my party to confirm this is the case.
You said Dreamlanders, but beside that, it's
I
fine.
did.
Yeah.
The biggest fucking insult. We ain't no clowns.
That's true. I've also had a long day. So
Want me to recap?
Yes, please.
I will take it away
take
for the. No, it's fine. People are tired. It's understandable. It's a Friday end of the week. Everything
I had
is
morning shift today, so I've been up since 4:44 in the morning.
That is even worse.
Okay, you can go to sleep early today.
Thank you.
Wow. All right. Banned
I'll
from
go to
session.
sleep right fucking now.
Disconnected. Lawrence's
Alright,
freaking
let's
portrait disappears from screen.
Wait a second.
kinda
Did he
tired,
actually
bro.
go to sleep?
Wait,
Someone get it
wait,
back
did we
here.
not have announcements? Oh, this is such a fucking mess every day.
I don't
No,
know.
we
We have
still need to
announcements.
do announcements.
I know that Carmen is working on the animated version of our. Okay, please contain yourself while we're doing announcements. I know that Carmen is working on the animated version of
The waiting screen.
the waiting screen. I couldn't think of the word for waiting.
Screen, yeah.
But yeah, that she'll be finalizing that.
I know
Nice.
Siri's going to be working on emotes after Dutch Comic Con, which is this weekend. Again, no session tomorrow. There might
Is it actually called Dutch Comic Con?
Yes.
It's DCC.
Oh.
It's DCC. Tomorrow I might be hosting live with a session, but I also might just not do it live and just do it private. Again, you can see when it happens. This month, well, next month, no Terrovia at all, because there's scheduling issues.
Oh, I thought you
Just
planned
like
to kill
don't worry.
everyone.
Hmm?
Oh, I thought you planned to kill everyone.
No, we already did that last time.
It didn't work.
I already did that once.
You already TPK'd. They're back on session 2 now.
Classic Mark.
Well, I have
days,
never
Absolute
TPK'd
days,
before.
How many-
days
how many
without an
Potter
incident,
prisons
were
0.
there? How many?
But outside of that, I know that this session, Arcona's is still going to continue like normal. I think even
I mean, Arkhona is gonna continue, yes.
yeah, I think Afium will also be continuing like normal. Speaking of Afium, I know
Nice.
Sam is working on a new overlay for that stream as well. So there's going to be a lot of new updates in the future. You'll just see when it happens.
You've already seen my sub badges. I
Yeah,
finished
the sub
most of
badges.
them.
So much.
I'm so far ahead. I'm like 9 months ahead of schedule because nobody's gonna hit 9 months for like another 9 months.
We're
But,
9 months.
I'm doing my best.
I'll buy 12 years of subscription right now.
other notes: join Discord, follow Instagram, follow Twitter, all that. But the rest is not really. There's nothing else that I know of.
Pog.
We can call out Carmen. We can say, "Hey, follow Carmen's Twitter, which is draws Carmen,"
Ah, yes.
Oh, yeah.
rather than
To
Carmen
create
draws.
the
There's a-
artist.
That is
Are there
draws Carmen.
drawings of Carmen on this, or
No, there's drawings of
drawing?
Arkhona. No, there's drawings of this. She did a really cute picture of Otis. It's like the best thing ever.
yeah.
We need
I
to
wish
put
you
it in
could
the
show it
waiting
right
screen. Like a
Oh.
stamp on the book.
now.
It's on Instagram, right? Or
It's on Twitter.
on
Yeah,
Twitter.
I'm pretty sure she has an Instagram as well, but here is here's the Twitter. There you go.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for.
I don't know if I can
D-Doxer?
post it because I can't post it with my not moderator account. I will get later banned.
Wow.
Well,
Well, damn
Twitch
you.
tells me that my
Not
message got
moderator
deleted
account.
because it's not allowed.
On
So you know.
here you go. On Instagram, it is indeed. It's the opposite.
Right.
There you go.
Who's going to give the recap?
Myself.
White
Oh,
is.
okay. No, it's Gabe. So while Gabe is
Oh.
giving the recap, Kimo can show on the screen the really nice drawing of Otis. It's very important.
Well,
Please take it away, Gabe.
I lost my water. Fuck. Alright, well.
Your
too
water,
late now.
bro.
Too late. No, know that. Alright. From the 19th to the 21st of Plowtide, 924. It was finally time to set out and into the bowels of the mountain. I had prepared myself for every occasion, and bought a climber's kit just in case there was some climbing to do. As you know, these two arms can barely lift a crate, let alone hold me up on a vertical wall. Additionally, I acquired a bottle of holy water. I know it's not a very me thing to do, but I felt like it come in handy. I was trying to learn more about divine rituals of sorts. I guess I had to start somewhere. Once all of us were ready to depart, we bid a short farewell to everyone, left Scrakel at the top of the tower, and climbed down the drop, a hole deep 100 feet and more in the middle of the enclave, plunging down in the depths of Black Claw, where lies horrific monsters and things now long forgotten. 2 long days. We spent 2 long days following a trace of blackstone powder on the ground as our only lead, without anything really happening in between. No mysterious cave monsters, no ancient burial sites, no hidden gnomish settlements, nothing at all. Until the 3rd day, when we came to a stop. Not because we had found our goal, no, because we arrived at a dead end. The trail of Blackstone ended at the end of a narrow tunnel, and the stone wall sat in front of us. The walls on our sides were much more talkative, besides some weird swirling motifs Zarius and Vittoria had seen in their dreams before. No matter how much I'd look into the walls, there was no hint of a secret door for what I could see. Lawrence, though, shed some light on the situation and found a hidden door at the side of the wall, which we promptly traversed, ending up in a wider cave. The place was fairly empty except for a single brass cylindrical contraption which very much resembled an elevator. We took a moment to find out how to activate it, and oh, would you look at that! The pin that I so carefully pried off the Gracier was the only key to enter the Ratman settlement. I slotted the item right in there, and once we all gathered inside the elevator, descended into enemy's territory. The Ratman settlement was quite peculiar at first sight. Rows of poorly built shacks adorned the walls of the large cavern, while a large palace of quartz-looking crystal shone a golden dim light from the northern side, with a tall tower to its right. The most unsettling thing, though, was something else completely. In the middle of the cavern, a large spire of black steel had seemingly crashed onto the ground, digging a crater several dozens of feet deep. Unsettling as it was, we decided to ignore it and do our job, exploring the place as much as we could. We began by getting a glance over the housings, and some creatures were still moving inside. To everyone's agreement, if we had to face off something, would leave it for the last. Pressing onwards, we spotted a tunnel that would have most likely led us to another cave, thus we ignored it for the time being and headed towards the tower. Reaching its heavy stone doors, I quickly remembered hearing about such a complex. Gnomes would often gather at a tower or designated building to set up an exhibition of their own creations, often comparing each other's craftsmanship and ability to create innovative products. Not much gnomish influence was though left in this abandoned place, yet we still managed to scramble up some few interesting things. Zarius found 3 glass tanks filled with different colored liquids, matching those of 3 moons. Vittorio found a tiny automaton covered in dust. Most of its body was made of a single light bulb, and it would activate itself at the word follow, written in Maulish, which we learned after I spoke it out loud and lit the room for a bright light for a split second, enough time to regret my decision. Delphine scavenged an old harpoon gun, which had supposedly pierced the hide of a purple worm a long time ago. Crazy story. Lawrence spotted 3 small wind-up reproductions of an ankig, a purple worm, and a chul, and decided to take them with him. Last but not least, I got my hands on something quite unique. A model of a sailing ship that floated in the air. The design was similar to normal sailing ships, yet alien enough to allow it complete flight, much like a bird. That would spark my interest and bring me on the path towards a new idea for my records. After one more look inside the tower, we decided that, well, half an hour was enough time wasted, and continued with our exploration. Passing by the Crystal Palace northwards, we spotted another tunnel leading northwest, and a system of pipes and mechanical contraptions built against the western wall. With the proper investigation, we arrived at the conclusion that this was, in fact, somewhat of a drainage system of sorts, perhaps to bring water into the old gnomish houses once inhabited by its people. At that point, we had surveyed the whole settlement, and few things were left to check. We saw of movement in the houses, but preferred to investigate them at the end of our search. Instead, we headed to the Palace of Quartz to see what that was about. It was shedding off a faint golden light from its beautiful crystals, which made me wonder where the source of this light came from, but there was no time to look into such tiny details. We sneaked our way inside and began looking around for things that might have told us the function of this place. It was surprisingly barren, almost empty, with lines of broken statues and a single banner thrown on top of one. Quite puzzling. Things weren't adding up. First, there was no sign of man life. Then, even though we were less than inconspicuous, nothing got in our way. There were no sudden sounds of life, besides a few dubious movements within some houses. Where were all the ratmen? It had been 2 days since their retreat, yet there was no sign of an army passing through. And while my head was filled with thoughts, the group decided that it was for the best to leave the settlement and delve deep into one of the tunnels we had found. Or, so we thought. Yet an unexpected advisor suggested we reconsider. One dwarven with cloven hooves who stepped out of the shadows. And that's a recap.
Damn.
I would applaud, but I'm using push to talk, so you know.
Left like a seal right now. Thank you for the
Hello.
Thank you for the recap. I realize that an amendment must be made.
What kind of amendment?
Take stuff away from you guys.
You're taking stuff away from us.
Just kidding.
Removes 2 levels. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. I remember. You're actually.
You guys are too high level for this adventure, so I'm
You're
just
actually level 2. But you still need to find the dragon. Wait.
Not decent in the area.
No. There was something else in the
In the Spire? Or well, no,
in the Tower of
the
Spectacles. No, you guys did not look around at any at all in the thingy.
Yes, no, because it's in a crater and it's made out of steel.
No, I don't mean the Spire. I
wanted,
meant
but
you
I
guys
don't
went
want to
into
look
the
at the
house
elephant
of.
foot.
has a
You
wonder.
guys went into the house of the sunlit hole. This is where you're now, and you were about to leave without looking.
Well,
And then the fucking dwarf approached it. But no, it was actually in the Tower of Spectacles. There is a crystal scroll case there.
A what?
A scroll case made out of crystal.
I guess snatch that too, I guess.
Yoink.
If it's snatchable, I mean, is it like embedded in like the wall? Or is it just
No.
laying there?
It's just one of the things that is there.
I see.
Alright.
Did it have a plaque?
Ah, yeah, good question. Yeah, makes sense. Plaque moment. Scroll case of explosion. You touch
There
it,
is no plaque. There's only a little sticky note that says, "When in a pinch, use with care."
Whoa. Hold on a moment. What?
I see.
I guess I'll
Me
grab it and
disintegrate on myself and reincarnate.
yeah, that
Immediately
would be
off.
that would be so cool.
Contingency.
Reincarnate. You can reincarnate at any monster of any
Infinite
CR. You just
pinch.
roll like 1d10,000.
It might. Well, this is player me talking. It might just I don't know, cast. You pop it open and then you get enlarged cast on yourself, because if you're in a pinch.
There's a scroll case, Kimo. You can just open it. There's a scroll inside.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
crystal.
okay.
Through it.
That is big. Can we recognize the scroll?
Can you recognize a scroll? Yeah, I think you can.
Yes.
What is
Reading
this
spell
scroll?
scrolls
One
5e.
Is it on my one of the 2 spell lists I have access to?
Banned from this game.
I think
Goodbye.
we have access to every spell list save for
Oh,
the
yeah.
paladin one.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's true.
Well, Vittorio, you know what to do.
And the ranger one. We don't have the ranger spell
It's
list.
no-
either.
Six cards
That
of
is
paladin.
true. But
Everyone's
there's
a
like
-2.
only-
It's like-
only a couple of ranger spells that like aren't basically druid spells.
Wait.
Cleric spells.
Can paladins actually give negative bonuses to saving throws?
No, I'm pretty sure protection.
It's not on your spell list,
Force
Gabe.
protection is.
It's on. Sure, you guys can make a Arkhona check.
Gotta check.
Arcana check.
White and Zarius and Lawrence can do so with advantage.
Hey!
Yo.
I clicked shift. I didn't enroll with advantage. Oh, we did. Hey. Hey!
What?
Ooh! Nat 20.
Nat 20 rolled with a Nat 20 lost forever. Both of you recognize this spell as the 3rd tier magic spell, Meld into Stone.
Nice.
I decided I'd like to leave this encounter.
You turn into a rock.
Falls through the fucking... Like, you just meld into stone and then you fall into another tunnel and another tunnel until you reach the heart of the mountain. Yeah, you can just do that. Whatever.
Right, so 1 crystal scroll case and 1 meld into stones.
I'm taking the scroll case because I'm just going to put it in someone's inventory.
I'm gonna steal that thing. It is so cool. Actually, it might be valuable, you know, so I might sell it.
It is worth 50 gold pieces, and also you can't cast a spell. But, you know, I just want you to know that you can't cast a spell.
I don't want the spell, I want a scroll case.
I can
Game
put
weird.
the
Can't cast
spell
the
in
spell.
my giant scroll case. I still have like 6 more scrolls I can put in here.
Valid.
Crystal
So,
scroll
so how you
case.
doing, dwarf? How you doing, bro?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Why-
Dwarf
why
Man,
do
how's it doing?
There,
Hey,
Hey
going,
Corn, what's up?
Corn.
Hey Corn Junior,
Alright.
what's up?
Oh, yeah, the scroll case is in your inventory.
Thank you.
You are now overweight because it weighs 5 pounds.
Yeah, I ate a bit.
Withers.
Time to put it
It up.
somewhere else.
He's like, this weighs 5 times as much as a normal scroll case.
Sweats. Time to put it somewhere else. Let's see this thing. Oh, but it's pretty expensive.
Well,
I have the carrying capacity, Gabe. I could just.
Telcast
Me
is
too, don't worry about it.
No, he does not. He does not have the
Yep.
carrying capacity
Yep.
at all.
Don't worry
I
about it.
do.
No, I mean Tokas. I saw him go overweight the
I'm
moment
good.
I
Completely good.
had. What did you drop?
Me?
Yeah.
I didn't drop anything. Just entrusted it
Just ate a
to
ration.
my companion.
Oh, you put it on your moth, right?
Mm-hmm. And as soon as we get back, that thing's gonna get sold and we get money.
Money, 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 money.
To be fair, it is very much not efficient to carry around a scroll case that weighs 5 times than a normal case.
Indeed.
But it's good looking though, so you know.
Who
Nice.
cares? It's expositional, not to use in your adventures.
Okay.
This dwarf, stout as he is, a solid 4 feet tall, 4 feet wide,
He's basically as tall as me.
but the hat he is wearing is also a foot tall, so
Please
he's
don't
5
tell me
feet.
it's Jackie's hat. I'm gonna cry if it is.
Listen, it's a nice hat. Okay.
The last,
Yeah, it's also a bad hat.
his last word, well, his first and last words were, "Are you sure that's a good idea?" When we were talking about checking out the,
You
I
gonna
think,
kill him already?
apartment blocks or tunnels.
Correct. That is where we will open the scene again.
We'll end the session. Alright.
Very well. If that
Are
is
you
what,
sure that's a good idea?
Victoria will just swivel in the direction of where the noise came from.
You hear the clip clop of hooves behind you.
Heel turn. Vroom.
Yeah.
That is when you see
Mhm.
him. A dwarf with not cloven hooves. Actually, he does have cloven hooves. Damn, it is cloven hooves.
Yeah.
With
Getting ready
cloven
to
hooves, a big, scraggly beard that is embellished greatly. And he's got these like little tusks as though he was like an orc.
Does he have like goat legs or human legs with the hooves?
You don't see the you can't see his legs.
What the
Everything
shit?
is covered. There's like he's got this like plate mail like plate mail? No, like a scale mail skirt almost that goes down to
Like
the
a
ground.
poncho. I see, I see.
No, he's not wearing a poncho. It's
He has
more
a
like
poncho now, it's canon.
Okay. No.
No game.
Poncho dwarf. I'll write that in the notes.
I will be getting ready to fucking fight because suddenly something snuck up on
I'll
us.
get ready
and,
to fucking.
and it's not safe, so Zara's immediately like ready to fucking throw down.
if I was you, I would pipe down, little one.
Tuggers will flip his hat upwards. Greetings there. Friend or foe?
I do about think that we're gonna say neither of the two at this point in time.
Interesting, that's a good response.
But your face is not looking very ratty to me, so we'll stay on neutral grounds as it is.
He touches his own face. Yeah, no snap.
Yeah. It's interesting that you don't look that ratty yourself.
Because I'm not a rat. Are you blind?
So, what are some non-ratish looking individuals like ourselves doing in this ratty looking settlement then?
That's what I was thinking. But perhaps we're for the same reason, you know? Squint.
Perhaps.
What
People
might
call me Iron Scale.
For the armor?
Iron scale.
Aye.
Makes sense. Well, Iron Scale, it's a pleasure to see a non-rat creature down around here. Actually, we haven't seen any rats down here, which is concerning.
Well, we've seen movement in the apartment buildings, and that's why I would like to not just have a casual conversation in possible enemy territory.
How are we
Lawrence
supposed?
whispers to you, Zaris, like, the alternative is fighting, and I don't want to fight a non-rat.
Well, I mean, we could, move with him towards where we came from, so we don't actually.
Yeah, but what if we get... This doesn't matter right now.
Right. Well, Iron Scale.
I know I'm not a rat with huge ears, but I do have ears in my head, like on the side of my head, and I can hear you talking.
Yes, we're in a bit of a hurry.
Hi, I'm in a hurry too. I'd like to get out of here.
Fair enough. Where are you going?
Where did you come from, and where are you going? If you don't mind us asking.
Do I look like a Cotton Eye Joe to you?
I get
Perhaps,
the
but the
reference.
sentiment holds the same. Came here for some reconnaissance. What of you?
Call it reconnaissance of a kind. Aye.
Squint.
Amber, while this is
Tell me
going,
these rats, Oh yeah? Go ahead.
while this is going
Mhm.
on, yes, I would like to keep eyes and ears open for any kind of outside movement, like outside of the current structure we are in.
Very well.
I'll hold his attention on us, or at least me, to, I guess, avoid, in case anyone wants to do something.
I got separated
And
from
then
my group.
Oh,
And
that's
kind of a little
unfortunate.
trapped in here. It's
Are you
been
from-
kind of silent though this past day, so
Are you from Deep Delvers then?
nah. I'm not from no deep delvers.
Oh, well, that explains it. I think it's been silent because the Ratman has launched an attack at Deep Delvers. They have recently been defeated, roughly 2 days ago, and maybe the reason why there's not as much traffic. If you're not from Deep Delvers, that means that you're from here?
He knows. I've been out and about the mountain for some time.
Mental note. There's goat doors in the mountains.
Lawrence, mental note. Maybe that's where he got his clip clops from.
Fair enough.
Fucking mutants.
Drinking Shadow Steel juice to live. Alright.
Yes, let me tell you, drinking the water that comes off this mountain is probably not a good idea.
I think the whole mountain is a Spire of Shadow Steel.
imagine,
I wonder why you think that.
imagine you were there at the Dreamlander session and you experienced what Halbjorn experienced.
Well, he just gets a
Yeah.
little nosebleed every once in a while.
Oh no, yes, it was what happened before that, but that's
What
okay.
happened to his hand? That's what she means.
And kind of also the thing that he saw and felt, but it's okay.
Yep.
Honey, I'm out of the loop.
Wow. Time to loopy doopy back again.
He's not even here. He's out in the forest.
Man, I miss Lupus already.
Cries. Alright. Well, are you trying to get back to your group? Where are you heading?
Out of this village. And after that, I'm off to none of your business.
Right. Do you know the way out then?
There's a lift.
Yeah, that
Oh.
lift. The lift that we have the key of. So, I guess we could help you out with that.
I have a key.
Oh, well, I thought you were stuck. Never mind then. I suppose.
As in, I want to run into a bunch of ratmen.
In that sense. Then I guess it's your
I
best
can
time.
clobber like a couple of them over the head, but after that, you know, when they start piling up on you.
Yeah, it's not really nice, isn't it?
Right. Well,
There's another exit,
Oh?
but my legs are too stubby.
The tunnels?
Aye.
So that's an exit. I thought it went straight up into other Ratman territory.
well, either way, you seem to know know a little bit about this place. So, if we get you out of here, then I suppose you can tell us a bit about this place. Then, hey.
I contemplates this. But if I'm out of here, I'm already out of here. Then I can just leave.
Oh, so you're saying you'd go back on a deal then?
I can go back on a deal that ain't been struck.
Makes a good point.
Look, you want to get out of here.
Right.
Mhm.
And I don't want to
That's how
give
they
none
go.
of my loot away if I had it.
I'm not talking about any fucking loot. I'm talking
Oh, that's
about
good.
knowledge.
Neither am I. There's no
Loot?
loot.
Hold
Of course
Ah.
not.
None to give
Insight
away.
check.
Insight it. Yeah, bitch. Where's the loot? We'll
Give
murder
me
you.
your loot right now.
Yeah, you meet insight.
I had one of proficiency. But I'm God Insider.
Bullshit!
No, I'm not God Insider. I'm bad Insider.
Lawrence will say, of course, we wouldn't want to.
Darius, there must be
Lit-
loot. And
There's
given his
definitely
demeanor, there must be loot very nearby you.
Oh, there's definitely loot nearby based on how he's acting.
Why would you say that to a fucking
The bluntness of
suspicious-ass,
saying it out
creepy
loud is
Listen up, you big lizard!
Oh, all right. Loot.
Gentlemen, everyone, just let's calm down a bit.
Aye.
How about this? We're going to keep delving a bit deeper into this place. We're trying to see if we can find some kind of information that tells us maybe some indicator of numbers of this Ratman, or if they're planning to attack us again, and for no reason. We've come from Deep Delvers. We've lost a good deal of good people on our end, and we're just trying to make sure that invasion doesn't happen again or anytime in the near future, at least. Would you mind helping us out?
You mean that if I mind going around here and looking for a bunch of ratmen for you? Yes, I would mind, in fact.
No, nothing of the sort. If you could just tell us what you know about this place. You said you've been camped out here a few days? I hardly imagine you haven't been keeping your eyes peeled.
I can keep my eyes and my ears peeled just fine. Oh, Jesus Christ, the fucking... I have this light thing in my room, right? And I replaced the little lights in it, but I replaced them with these Christmas lights. And if you press the button on accident, they start flashing. Just started doing that, like, right next to my face.
Whoa.
That was not good. Aye. I've been here a couple days.
Couple days.
Slipped in when the Ratman came out. Thought we had a good little deal on our hands there. But it seemed the place is not really abandoned, so to say. They got some how would you call it? Raving, smelly undead here. Little ones. Then when the Ratman came back, I got separated from my group. Unfortunately, I got stuck in here. I'm pretty sure they got out.
How much is insight that
I
Yeah.
was about to say the same.
if he or if it's a situation of yes. Anyway, I basically used my group as a distraction to not die, and now I'm stuck here.
Tell me if it's rolling a deception check, please.
Lawrence would just like to tell if he's being sincere.
Mm-hmm.
Ember, since he is an adventurer living in this mountain, and I'm an adventurer living in this mountain, would you say we share the same lifestyle?
He's not an adventurer.
What?
He's a homeless dwarf.
What the fuck? He's
Yeah.
here taking loot out of a. If he's not a. Fine.
What's the difference between an
will-
adventurer and a grave robber?
Or a murder
It's
hobo.
unboxing,
Just
you know.
like
Yes,
a
you can
sellsword,
use your
or just a
feature.
mercenary.
Why do you give up, Ember? That makes no sense.
Because it's not the... Because this person shares a worse lifestyle. So he's way better dressed than Lawrence is.
I don't know why I rolled twice. That's probably my mouth. That is a
17 and 19.
19 indeed.
You sense no dishonesty,
All right.
only an
But you do
eagerness to
sense
leave.
lies.
Very well. Right. Well, as I said before, and as I nods towards, just a head nod towards Lawrence's direction, and as he's been saying, if you give us some information, things you know about this place, things you've overheard, that kind of thing, then can easily
Overheard?
just get you out of here.
What?
Just get you out of here.
What?
Just get you out of here. 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 Just get you out of here.
I have heard them screaming like rats. I'm afraid I don't speak rat.
Well, no. That's fair enough. Look, it's very simple. You want to get out of here? We're saying, sure, we can get you out of here. And as you yourself said, you don't want to give up any of your loot. We're not asking for that, just asking for some simple information about this place and whatever the fuck you know about these
Shut up,
rat
big
men.
guy. I think you're getting a bit agitated here with me for no reason whatsoever. I think you should have a little seat and calm right down.
Well, we don't have time to sit down. We are both in
I'm
a bit of a
inclined
rush.
to agree with him, Vittorio. It's all right. I mean, we're just having a conversation here.
Aye. You go south, you'll get to their forge. Now you seen a forge anywhere else in this place, but they got a forge.
Ratman Forge? They forge things?
Probably Blackstone. I mean,
I thought they just stole things, huh?
The other way. That's the way out. You just gotta go past the big face.
That
A
what?
face, you said. Is it perhaps skeletal in nature?
No. Looks like He like thinks for a moment. It looks a little bit like you, but then if you were like a unicorn, you know?
Like me, but if I was a unicorn?
Yeah, like a
So,
human.
Like a human
But
with
human. No, very big.
with a one big horn on his head?
I got the Shadow Steel Spire sticking around out of his head like a unicorn.
Nice.
Wait, how? It's an entire thing, just not just the head.
It's only a head.
Alright.
I don't care much for gnomish art.
Mm.
Right, well, that's already something. Thank you very much. Why did you warn us about the tunnels again? Is something bad in there?
Raised an eyebrow. When did I warn you about the tunnels?
Well, you said that going through the tunnels is not a good idea, so figure that
Said
out.
it's not a good IV for me, because my legs are short and you're gonna have to jump quite a while. Unless you're willing to throw me, you know.
No, yes, it's not a good idea for you, but you said
It
it
ain't
to
a good
us.
idea for you either. I don't know if you've been paying attention, like look in the mirror much lately, but your legs is more shorter than mine, lad.
yeah.
I think I can take a
Yeah.
walk.
That
It's
is
not a
no joke!
problem.
That is short joke.
Right.
Alternate universe TaleCast.
Right. So if the South Tunnel is an issue for you and my friend here, I suppose we'll just take the elevator out then. What was that?
Aye.
Oh, I. Alright.
And if you've got a key, it should be pretty easy. It comes out into a little passageway. You can either follow it down deeper into the mountain, or you can double back and get to Deep Delvas.
Sounds good to me. Now I'll be taking my own advice, I think, and having a seat down. If you just wanna explore this place, he says, like doing quotation marks with his fingers, which are like his normal fingers, normal hands.
You know what this building is? It looks like some kind of like town hall, or maybe like a church.
Got a shrug.
Amber, could you make a religion out of this? As I look around.
We know that it's a town hall.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
There's
I
a
didn't
bunch.
ask you, Gabe.
Well, I'm telling you why, because you don't take notes.
It's almost like I already made reference to it being in town hall. But now that inside, I would like to check
You are
in
standing in a hole that is
in the center
decorated.
of town.
Yes, and it's also got a bunch of statues of gnomes. In fancy
The
clothing.
gnomish lords.
The High Lords.
Could I make a perception or investigation check?
Sorry,
just
the
to see if
Short Lords. Sorry,
Nine rings the
the
short.
Kings.
Oh.
There we go.
Sorry.
Could I?
Guys,
Yeah.
shut up. Sorry.
Yeah. I want to say, could I make an investigation or perception check? Because this guy clearly knows there's loot nearby. So Zarius is like, I'm gonna take a look around. He's just gonna take a look around.
Sure.
Go Azarius, ace it.
I don't know which one it is, perception or investigation. It doesn't really matter. They're the same anyway. So
My perception to look around this. Alright.
You see a chest on top of this.
Zarius, there is a statue that catches your attention.
Look at the statue.
Pull up its
You-
description.
Oh.
Placeholder images. Alright. It appears to be a gnome. He wears like a cloak. Like a small embroidered vest. And he's got a short beard that ends in like a sharp point and a little like squiggly mustache. He looks to be a bit older because the statue has been carved in the likeness of like, wrinkles and whatnot. This is a gnome that is like clearly getting on in his years. And there's something about it.
Look at it.
He looks at you.
Can I?
Oh yeah, there's two things about it. Oh yes.
Oh, no, go ahead.
No, please, you.
I want to ask if I could have a look around. Like, is there writing on it? Can I make a circle around it? Like,
Yeah, you can do both. There's two things.
This is getting out of hand.
This is getting out of hand.
Two of them.
Two things. You can think of which one is more important to you, Zarius, and which one is more important to you in your life. First off,
Is this gonna be like an allegory for like his character arc?
It's gonna be like the fossils of
What?
Pokemon. You gotta choose one that either sinks into the sand. Literally. Horrible DM maneuver.
there is a plaque. It is a little bit old, and it's definitely faded, and it's got some like crustiness on it. But swiping it away with your
Nice.
claws,
Delicious crust.
delicious crust. You see the name, Governor Wilmop. Wilmop. Why did I?
Will Mop?
I will just write it down because at the moment I say it, I have to fucking laugh, and I can't.
The government.
Listen, this governor, for like oppression and tyranny and whatnot, and everyone just remembers him as the guy with the funny name.
Yeah, he was like a horrible dictator, slavery.
But it's okay. People don't have to
indentured
refer to him
servitude.
by his first name. They can just refer to him by his last name. It's Governor Moltentop.
Oh!
But who cares about that? Because behind this statue is a secret door.
Oh!
Yo,
I will look at the
Can't just drop
statue.
reveals
I,
like
I,
that.
I will,
like,
I will look at the
that's too
statue,
casual.
and then I look at Tokas for a moment, and then I look back at the statue. I'm like, Tokas.
We don't really see the
Moltentop.
resemblance.
Yeah,
please turn to Tokas and say, does the name Molten Top mean anything to you?
No, I'm gonna turn to him and look at him. He's like, Tokas.
Turns around. Yeah, yes.
Is this your dad?
No, my dad. No.
That
It's not
point
my
at the plaque. Point at the plaque.
Why would, he
Tokas,
make
you look at it and it's your dad.
why would they make a statue of my dad on the ground? They're just gonna wobble there. Pop, 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 pop. Lean
Also,
over,
there's a
like,
secret door.
Togas is not your dad.
yeah, it's not my dad. I look down. Oh.
Yeah, there is a plaque.
Oh.
Also,
Can
there's
I roll-
secret door. Yes.
It's cool secret door. Can I roll a history check now?
For the secret door, I mean, it's just a door. Like
For the
they-
guy
that's
with
you,
my
Togas.
family name.
Your dad?
No, it's not my dad.
Your grandpa.
Definitely your dad.
Your dad.
My dad exploded when I was 4. I told you
Yeah.
this already.
Me.
Yeah, I know. I was
so
there.
sad.
What if your dad
What?
turned into a rat?
Yes. Can I make
Yes,
this
did you
check?
make a history check?
Fuck. Who is this guy? History checker.
Does he have advantage because it's his family?
Because this is
What do you
bad.
think?
It's a good
What do you
question.
think this place is? What do you call that thing again when someone is like gets a benefit over other people for familiar relationships?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's Oh, I noticed. Fuck.
I know it as
I-
well. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I don't know it. Anyway, that Tokas.
Succeed first.
This is not someone who's like directly related to you. It's definitely not your. It's definitely not your dad or
Yeah,
your
I fucking know
grandpa or
that.
something. They're also from like a very vastly
Nepotism.
different place. Nepotism is the right word. We don't not doing nepotism here.
I love me some nepotism.
Yikes.
I guess it is possible that your
When I
family.
benefit from it.
Has
I guess it is
roots down
possible that your
here.
family is once separated.
Damn, I
Or
gotta
at
be
the
like the
root.
guy that travels around the world and tries to make up the history of his own family line.
Finds
I'm the
out
fucking
that you
nanny
had
to
a
leave.
you had a gnomish uncle, like the father of Wilmop. Actually, Wilmop is just the gnomish version of Genghis Khan.
Ah, yes. I had a gnomish uncle that went around and conquered half the world, but I didn't know it because I lived in a library for like 30 years, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
I'm like, also Tokas, look, there's a secret door there.
Yeah, well, I saw the secret door. I'm more concerned about the relative of mine that lived in a settlement that I didn't know about. I guess we can also check the
Can I open the secret door? Is there like an easy way for me to
maybe
open it?
let's check that it's
I
not
mean,
trapped.
yeah,
You
yeah.
check
Maybe you
there's no
should.
rat behind it.
It's a rat under the door. Yeah.
Did you
How
check
the
if
fuck-
Wilmop's not a rat?
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
how do I check if there's a rat behind it? Like what?
Locate creature, actually.
Yeah, like listen, like with the spell,
Locate
listen.
plant and creature. I just realized, like, nobody even tried ever to use like imagine at herbalism, you could use locate plant and just find the thing that you're looking for.
Yeah, you could
Yeah,
if you
you
were
could.
like a
Big
spellcaster. Right?
brain. If you
Yeah.
were like big brain spell, you are a spellcaster. What are you even talking about?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
have herbalism. What
Right.
the hell do you mean? I had it with Renwin, but I never had the chance because I was always like, I don't know the names of what I should look for. So I'm like, I guess I'm not gonna look for it. It's
That's
also
true.
taxating. But yes, cool thing. All right, I'm a bit worried. Mental note.
Right
I'm
when
gonna have
die
to
'cause
cast
you
a
went
bit of
into the
sending as
forest.
soon as I get spells. I guess we could check this door.
Yeah.
Look into the thing.
Uh-huh. Victor is like partially keeping an eye on this dwarf and partially wondering, well, listening on whatever.
Where are you going with my
Talking
loot?
about- Wait, what? Is that what he says?
Yes. He like just stares at you guys. He's like, I found it first, you know.
You found the statue first?
Nah, the secret door.
Alright.
We're not planning on stealing anything, but I'm just saying I apparently am related to this person. It points at the statue. So I'd
You
like.
two, can you not see the family resemblance?
What is your family name? I'll go.
None of your business.
I'll go over the flag. I'll hide it.
Hmm.
Then I just want to check because it might be blood related, just out of interest.
Points at you, Token. He says, "I told you, my name's Iron Skill. None of your business."
Well, I guess you're not related after all, then. Well, I simply want to see what's up with this thing. Maybe he has some information about why one of my distant relatives lived in a rock hole inside a mountain filled with shadow steel. That's very concerning.
And rats.
But rats came after, Lords, I imagine.
No.
All right. You do you, Lawrence. Congratulations. Let's get
You
a
need to
look
be
at this.
dismissive because you're wrong.
Yes, Lawrence. Whatever floats your boat.
I've never been on a boat.
Tokus will get into the door.
You get into the door.
Yes, meld into the door. I'll use a
Damn, I
spell
guess
scroll.
Tokus opens it.
You can open it, alright?
No,
Zaris
no,
wants
no,
to
I'm
open it.
completely fine with you opening it. Don't
Nope,
worry.
you open it.
Alright, I'll open it.
Crap.
All right, you open the door, which is too small for Zarius. It's like gnome-sized door,
Lemau.
and there's a staircase that goes down.
I'll look at the staircase. Alright. I guess, can you squeeze, big guy?
I
I look at
can
Zarius.
try.
I look at the DM. Can he squeeze?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, then I guess I'll take the lead. And I'll, pop, 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 start descending the stairs.
All right.
Time to squeeze, boys.
Made it uncomfortable for you, Zarius. I'm going to tell you that.
I hate this so much. Just know, Tokas, if you have to go out, there's no chance. I can't back out very easily.
I guess I'll keep it in mind.
The
Why does it always
staircase.
come down to your weight, sorry.
The staircase, which appears to be almost this dull, like gilded color, leads down into a small chamber that once acted as the central treasury of Violet Falls. There are chests lined against the walls, and also almost carved out of the walls around it, there's these little like nooks and crannies and shelves that have bottles in them. Most notably, there is an armor stand, but there's no armor on it, only a cloak in the color red.
Oh,
It's not. No, it's not violet. It's
damn.
red.
Disappointing.
Love joining the Red Cloaks.
Hold on a moment.
Well, I'm not down there, but is it? Does it look similar to the one on the statue?
Probably.
Funny you should ask that. Yes, it does in fact. Except, it has this like, it has these pauldrons sitting atop it, like these silver pauldrons that are not. They're not like present in the statue.
So there's the cloak. You said there was something about chests.
There's bottles and then there's chests lined up against the walls.
Yeah, I'm like, shouldn't we all be here? What if there's a trap? I very much feel like there's a trap.
Well, I suppose I can start looking, and while I do that, do you have the rest of the people come down here?
Yeah,
Slowly.
guys.
I'll start investigating
What's
this room.
up?
Want to
Fool.
come down here just in case it's trapped and we gotta fight something? It's like a treasury here. There's like chests and bottles and a cloak with pauldrons that looks kind of suspicious standing there.
I look at Vittorio, and I look at the man, and like this one-way entranceway in and out of this place.
I think I'll stay out. Thank you. I think I'm good here.
No, you guys got it. We'll Vittorio's got gonna
some
struggle to get
stuff.
down there.
I got down here.
Yeah, but you gravity working with you.
What?
Sorry, that was a strange thing to say. Don't worry about it, Sarius.
Dallas, in a normal tone, towards Lawrence, I'm like, well, either I stay here, you go, or you stay here and I go. What's your preference? And I kind of just, I'm just kind of side eyeing the dwarf that's sitting down.
I think the dwarf would gladly talk with the priest.
If Lawrence responded with vampire spawn, how much would come and scream?
What?
What?
If you don't get it, that's fine. Lawrence, no, I think we can both stay up here. make sure there isn't any delayed traps at the entrance. Or remember that time where there was that slime made of like stardust?
It was like slime made of mutagen, but yes.
Okay, I'm.
Thank you,
I'll be-
Tokas of the Hole.
Don't worry, I'm always there to support you when you don't have notes.
And remember how I hit it with my mace and then it hit me?
Like, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, let's not repeat that.
Right. Okay. Keep an eye on our lovely friend. I'm just gonna move over to the door, and if something happens, I'll have to try and squeeze down, alright?
Alright, I'll go talk to Ironscale.
Just slide down, you know.
I go to him and I take a seat next to him, fearing nothing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go towards the secret door and be ready to head down if something happens. Because, as far as he's not really trusting this random
Fine.
person.
If anything happens, it's gonna take you several rounds to get to them.
It's fine. Just
Yeah.
go like face flat down. Just slide down the stairs. There's probably a secret button that turns into a slide, knowing gnomes. Alright. I instead would like to investigate this this tiny room, see if there's any bamboozles going around. And luckily I have a detect magic feature that allows me to see the magic. So I can get both things covered at once.
Alright.
I'm just gonna look for normal traps.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing as well.
Go ahead.
Investigation. Do you have
Full
proficiency?
investigation.
Yeah, I think it's investigation, right?
Again, I realize I asked. None of this matters.
Investigation, one small area. Perception, a wide area.
I guess I will investigate around the cloak. It's the most like obvious thing in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Let's go.
You guys don't see any traps.
No traps.
Just
Detect.
a thick layer of dust.
Nice. What does your
Alright.
magic say, Tokas?
It's a good question. What does my magic say? Is there anything like magical glyphs of warding everywhere?
Do you cast Detect Magic?
Yes. Let me output the spell.
I was about to say, like, if you do something, output it, and it's all fine.
I will not. Never. Never.
Why
in my
did you
life.
cast a spell?
Why is there a measured template for detect magic?
Yeah.
It's 10 foot.
Yeah, but I don't need to place it.
If anyone takes a robot's cultural appropriation. Oh, so like when you guys took the Slayer gear.
Yeah. I mean, Vittorio has it, you know.
I literally have one thing.
I also have one thing, but
Zarus literally did a cultural appropriation.
I am
We should put
literally
him
just
behind
carrying it.
bars. We should put him behind bars right now.
Okay. Yeah, there's magic in this room.
Ooh.
Where? Oh, magic, scary.
Magical robe. Some of the potions look magical. There's
Oh,
also a pendant, a necklace, lying on one of the shelves, covered in so much dust that you can't even see it. But you can definitely see the magical outline.
it's magic behind underneath this dust. Magical dust. Right.
The robe has every school of magic.
Yikes. That is foreshadow. It's like big bad omens.
Every single school of magic is present.
Even those that you don't know. What?
Even Sangromancy.
Sangromancy, Biomancy, Chronomancy. Any mancy that you can think about. Bromancy.
So what does your eye see, Tokas?
Pain.
Right, well, there's
It
potions
does
there, a medallion there, and then there's a robe, which is very particular. It's quite an interesting thing. I want to check it out.
Do you have just like any of the chests trapped?
I didn't see any traps nor magical ones, so I'm imagining they're either empty Or they have nothing valuable, or perhaps they just didn't put traps here thinking that the door was enough. Though knowing gnomes, I feel like there might be something else.
I will put like there's a table right where there's somewhere where the potions are on.
Yeah, they're carved. There's shelves that are carved out of the wall itself.
I will basically put my bag on my front so I can open it and put potions in. I guess.
Then
Which ones are magical, Tokas?
I'll point them out. Pa, 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 pa.
I'll grab the magic potions.
All right.
What? How do they look like? What happens if I grab them?
They look like they have teeth and mouth, and they start eating you alive.
LeMayo, don't be like
They're
that.
mimics. You touch a potion, it sticks to your hand. You can't drink it. You open it, there's no fluid.
Wow.
What?
One of them is it's a completely round glass orb with a cork inside of it.
Ball.
It has this like little like leather casing around it. You can see inside of it swirl these preserved berries. And on the outside, on the leather, like on the like little leather, on the little leather harness that it wears, there's like some sort of sign printed on it. I'll post a picture of it.
Oh.
Yeah, could you either write these down or have?
Look at that, so cool.
Hmm.
That looks like a devil. Do I recognize that sign? Being an alchemist, a gnome, like a lord of I'm very much gnomish.
A
Here we go.
purveyor of the Cimmerillion?
Yeah, I am the bearer of the Cimmerillion. Pulls out a brilliant gemstone there. There we go. I guess I can identify them later.
Yeah, I was would say we can do that later. I'm now
Yeah.
just grabbing all of the potions.
I'll try to grab the robe, see if I don't get blasted.
There's a faint thrill in the air the moment you lay your hands on the robe,
I'm about to explode.
but nothing.
No. Oh, never mind. Tokus sweats the Niagara Falls in 2 seconds and a half. But then
Daria, something is inside of one of the potions. Either it's a bean or it's a gnomish kidney. I don't know.
What the fuck?
How,
What do you
how
mean?
is that described?
What do you mean a gnomish
potion,
kidney?
potion,
It's a
potion with
bean.
bean.
It has got a
Potion.
pinkish liquid in it, and also something that looks either like a kidney bean or a kidney, and like little plant grows out of it.
I'm just writing and with bean.
Yeah, please.
And I think the
No
last one
gnomish
is
kidney.
my favorite. This one looks like a ghost that has been shackled.
Vial or
what?
the contents? Oh yeah, like the contents.
Oh,
What
potion
the fuck?
with ghost that has been shackled.
That is
Question
horrifying.
mark.
Like father, like son. Oof. Wow,
Yeah,
Timo.
oof. That's
That was
that's
not okay at
that's
all.
one new inspiration from me.
Imagine someone said that to fucking Ulgrim, like father, like son. Kaboom.
At least when you get a 17th level, you can't
Uh,
you can't go out
Amber-
like
Amber, without sidetracking too much, someone literally said, "At least you didn't have to pay
It was
for."
free.
Yeah, at least you didn't have to pay for the cremation.
that's
Is what-
horrible.
It
I
is
don't-
horrible.
Imagine if you
Amber.
get back and Laurel is like a high-level pyromancer now. She fucking disintegrates Ulgrim, and as Ulgrim disappears before Alistina's eyes,
What's
the
that?
last thing Ulgrim hears, before Alistina goes nuclear is like father, like son.
Wow.
Yikes.
Man, that would be cool. If only
Yeah,
I was
That's
a
what the
good
necklace
DM.
looks like.
Oh yeah, the necklace. I'll grab that as well. I'll
There's
grab
also
the
a necklace.
necklace. I've been grabbing everything and stuffing it in my bag, so you know.
Moment.
Hold on, I just had a fucking necklace moment.
Edit. Gnome necklace.
Gnomeclass.
Here we go.
Yeah, you can take the robe.
Right? Shoop.
Does-
That looks like a
Does
choke.
anything explode?
Nothing has exploded yet.
Nothing explodes.
And then I'm gonna look at Tokus and now there's pretty much only the chests left, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do we open them?
I mean, I
Or
guess we can try one.
Sure.
I guess we can. Yeah, I suppose. Let's try an open one and see if if we can get that. Does Zarius have Mage Hand?
Sort of.
Hold on a moment. What?
The answer is no.
Do
Yeah,
I
there
have
is.
the ability to cast Mage Hand? Yes. Yes, I do.
Do it right now.
No.
Does see back of you? Then just say no. All right. I guess we'll try and open one of the chests. How many chests are there? Like 12? 7? 2?
5.
That was kind of close. Let's see. 1d5.
Okay, why are you rolling a d5 when the
We'll
result
open
doesn't
the
matter?
first chest. I
Okay.
don't know which order that is, but the first. It's just the first.
Can I say I'm gonna stand whatever side of Tokas is the closest to the exit? That's where I will be standing.
The one close to the other chest. Don't worry about it.
Oh. Nothing happens. It opens.
Sorry, so something happens.
No, I was just in a far off place thinking about a trap.
Why? Curious thing to think right now. Sorry, that was a weird thing to think.
Sorry, that was a weird thing. There's money in it.
Oh, how much money is there?
I don't have money divided over each chest. I just have how much money there is in total in this
Right.
room.
Tell me how much. Make that 1/5, and tell me. Actually, just give me the money, and I'll make a fifth, and then we know.
Why are you gonna do this to me?
I'm joking. We could just open all the chests.
Just say if we will eventually open all the chests as long as
Yes,
nothing
they could just
happens.
give us the whole amount.
I see who opens what chest.
Okay, let's roll d5.
It's like Russian roulette. You open the next one, then I open the next one, and then you open the.
I opened the second chest. Uh-oh.
Nothing happened.
Okay, I have opened. It's your turn now, Tokas.
Right. Guess I'll open the third. This fucking Russian roulette, bro.
None of these chests
Chest opens to find the more money.
None of these chests are coming up as magical, right, Amber?
Nope. No,
No.
none of them came.
No, we sucked at our investigation.
Also, Amber, I would like to clarify that we will be collecting the money before we open the next chest.
Uh-huh.
Right, Zarus, the fourth one, you can go, man. Pleasure
nothing happened with the third? Okay.
No.
I'll open the fourth chest.
I thought she's laughing because they're not trapped, and it's a classical, they think it's a trap, but it's not, so they'll be super cautious situation. Or you picked the wrong one.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man indeed.
Darius, you pull open the chest, and the moment you do so, you see a little, wire go.
Ah, shit!
You lost!
Anyway, the poison dart trap goes off.
Yikes.
No!
I mean...
According to Kaikaku.
I mean,
yes.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yes.
Miss me.
Well, I would say that I miss you, but,
I would help you out, but I might just get you hit instead. I don't think you ever had an enormous AC.
I might just hit you instead.
Don't say that. I used to have 18 AC.
Well, how much do you have?
Now I have 15.
Exactly. If I make it a 9, you might just die outright.
wow, that's really mean.
I mean, I guess I could try, and I hope this fucking trap doesn't have a +6 to hit. Yeah, I'll make it a 9.
Okay, you can make it a 9, so only one of these 4 darts is going to be a 9. Cyrus, what is your total? What is your AC?
15!
Oh, so the 9 hits.
So the 9 hits.
Oh god.
And the other 3 as well.
First, we're gonna take that damage. Can you make me a con save?
I can. Oh no, that's a dex save. This is
What,
-1.
9?
8.
No. Okay. Yeah. That's. Wait. Is it an 8
It's
still with
7. No,
con?
it's a 7. Sorry, it's a 7.
Oh, Zarius.
I would also like to say, I don't know how much damage I take from the first one, but I would like to. I don't know how much damage I take in poison. That's important to know here.
Guess we'll find out. No, alright.
4
No,
piercing
okay.
damage and 2 poison.
1 piercing and 2 poison. All right. Ow! Ow! Fuck!
No, it's 4.
Wait,
Oh, 4.
in total?
No, that's not in total.
No, that's the first one.
Oh, yikes.
Unfortunately, due to personal reasons.
There's 3 more. Hey, no.
Ooh!
This
Ben,
one misses you.
plus 6 to hit. What? Please. Oh,
Ooh!
nice. And now on that 20 to balance it out.
No, don't
Why
say
would you
that, Dave.
say that?
Dave, why?
I have to bring fairness to the table. We need to be fair to monsters and men, you know?
Of course. Alright. That is in total 3 piercing and 1 poison.
Damn, you don't know damage for these guys.
Ow! Shit!
As Zarius is suddenly dotted with these little needles.
Pull him out. Ah! Fuck!
Oh, that was a surprise. Unfortunate one.
You're doing the last. Ah!
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I'll start sweating.
Just like have your just duck, like just make it so that that you open it.
I'll use a dodge action. Open the chest.
No.
Action, dodge, object interaction. Open the chest. There you go.
Anyway, there's 140 gold pieces in a sorted coin.
Nice.
In a sorted coinage.
So it's 14,000 copper pieces. All right. Now you carry that. All right.
Oh, God. I don't know how much money weighs now, but yeah. We'll bring it all up and then just look at everyone's like, we got things. Also, I hope whatever poisoned me isn't going to be a slow death poison. That's
Yeah. He touched a thing, and then darts came out of the wall, and it stuck in him, like 2 of them.
I
guys.
see. I squint.
I look at it's probably around my arm regions because that's or my hands, I assume, because that's where I open the chest with.
Well, no idea what that. I mean,
Oh no, you got punctured by gnome-sized arrows.
Yeah,
Darts,
they had
to
like
be
poisons
specific.
on there or something. But we
That's-
found like 140 GP, a cool cloak, 3
It's on my
potions.
face, like facepalm.
Huh.
Yep, we found many things. Apparently, my long lost related member of the family left his cloak in there, and we found some interesting vials and coins, and I think a medallion as well.
So what you're trying to say is that you got something for your dear cousin as well.
Well, it would be not fair just to take it all away. As we said, we were not supposed to steal your loot anyways.
Aye.
I got hit by a fucking poison arrow.
Well, yes, I know Zarius, but he did say that he found it first. So at least the last thing we could do is split.
He looked at you, Zarius, nodding his head.
Just like, yeah, no, I don't believe
Mm.
we're 6, right? Or 5 now, right?
Sorry, what did you say?
With 5.
I thought it split. Delphine isn't here. Yeah.
Well, the Finn is here, right?
is
She is.
Oh,
She
there's
is?
6.
Okay.
She
been
is.
here the entire time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I left her back.
So you're just
Yeah.
riding on the snow painted old cat out of danger.
What? Wow. I did not bring Pierre because I was expecting us to run into a bunch of fucking rat men.
But you brought the feet. Poor girl.
I'm go.
Inside the
I will sort it all out. I will give everyone 22 GP,
That's
and then
6 people, right?
yeah, and then six GP to the dwarf extra.
Oh, extra, all right.
He looks at it.
Wait,
Good.
how? There was
Looks
a
at his
hundred.
pocket.
There was a 140 GP mark,
Yeah.
and
Oh, six.
It's-
Oh, I'll give it. I'll give him the 8 extra because I mean I'm not saying like all the magic items. I
No,
give him extra gold.
8 gold for all these magic items. Thank
Yeah,
you
he
very much.
doesn't. I'm just giving him the 8 gold extra, and then 22 for the everyone else.
All right. Well, I suppose I can. Yeah, I probably should tell you this. I am sort of a mage of sort. I may be able to look into the properties of these items, and then we can see how to split those as well.
Okay, let's. Are we first gonna go out through what the dwarf said, or are we gonna go up at the lift? Because we.
Well, if we need to split this, I suppose we need to go the same way.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's
I
true. You would
think
need to go with us.
I think the lift was the preferred option. I look at the dwarf as I say this.
He nods.
Very well.
I look like a strong man, but not one that can toss me 50 feet.
Victoria, he like you thinks for a moment. He's like, 50 is a bit of a stretch. Yeah.
Is there a
Right.
gap in the tunnels, perhaps? A crevice?
What do you mean?
Well, you mentioned being tossed 50 feet, so I imagine you can't use the tunnels because there is possibly a hole that has a diameter of roughly 50 feet.
Aye. By the big head.
But the big head.
We have. I mean, we have a climbing kit. We could climb over just fine, but if
What?
we want to.
You want to jump over? You want to climb over a hole in the ground?
Let's take the elevator. It may be simpler.
I mostly want to ask because I mean we came here to scout this place out, right? I mean, if there's an entire thing that we don't know of, then
Well, yes, we did, but going up doesn't mean we can't go down again. We just need to go
takes
somewhere
2
safer.
days.
We
No,
don't
we
need
need up with the elevator. Yeah, no, that's
2 days to go up with the elevator.
no. He said you may mean with the elevator.
Amber, while we're having this conversation, could I pull out the map pack and just try to figure out where along this map that we are?
I'm gonna tell you that this area has no map.
Yeah, I
Fair
figured.
enough.
You know that
I'd
you are
like to-
very deep in the mountain right now.
Yeah, I'd like to trace roughly a route along.
And then we can sell the routes to Violet Falls. No, okay.
I'd say if you were actively following this route, then you might be able to do that.
Okay, yeah, I'm
Make an attempt.
besides holding my lantern, I don't think Lawrence did anything else. Well, would you like me to roll something?
I mean, I would normally say cartography supplies, but I don't think you have them.
Yeah, I don't.
Survival
Oh, yeah, sure.
with intelligence.
Brain.
Brain time.
Get that big brain energy.
Brain power.
One brain. I don't
There's
know, it's
so
all
much
kind of the
brain
same
in
to
this
me.
brain.
It does all kind of blend together, you know, with so many tunnels. And while there was a few landmarks you did pass by. it still all kind of just blends together. I mean, 2 whole days, that's like 16 hours of just traversing rock walls and rock walls and rock walls up and down.
In your walls, I live in your walls, I live in your walls, I live in your walls. Yeah.
Mhm.
Says the Skaven as he walks through the wall.
This is your ancestor's statue.
Looking at you menacingly. It's like, oh, okay, hello there.
Hello there.
Well, how about we get on over to that elevator and up, and then we can, figure out. Well, as TaleChasers said, I can look into the items and whatnot. And well, I suppose after that, you can be on your merry way if you would like, and then it's up to us to decide if we're going back down and checking out, well, the tunnel leading to the forge or something. Or if we are also leaving. Not that we have that much information, though.
Mm.
Sounds good to me. What do you think, Dwarfman?
I want to
His
get
name
out
is
of here.
Iron Scale.
I mean, he's
A little
Iron
more
Skin.
respect would do you well.
Honestly, I'm
Okay.
just tired right now. Let's get out.
Right then, let's get up this lift and get a rest.
But we haven't been here very long at all. I mean, surely it would be worth checking out the forge.
It
I mean,
would,
that's-
but we have a
that's-
guest that needs to leave, so
Although
we'll
I
just
don't
go up and then
mind.
go down again.
Oh, or no, because you need to identify them. That's going to take an hour. If just because people
10 minutes. Actually, a bit more.
Yeah, but you're going to have to do like 3 potions, necklaces, 5 things. So 15.
Is the ritual per each item member, or is it for like
Yes.
the
For
collection?
each item, yes.
Oh, yikes.
But like at that point, we might as well each do 1 because it goes almost as fast. But it's like, well, we could also head there, and if our guest doesn't mind going up the elevator alone, and then he goes alone. Otherwise, he can come with us and help
Well,
us out.
Thing is, Arius, we need to split the things we found, because as we mentioned before, this
We
was
split the
found.
money, and if he wants to then split the rest, he can do that after we're done. He can wait up there while we explore, or he can come with us to make sure that everything is fine.
Talk
Yeah, I
just
mean, we
turns
might-
to Iron Scale.
We might find some more loot down here after all.
Yeah, as well.
I suppose that is true. Would you wish to join us for a bit more? Just in time that we finish checking out this place, and then our job will be done as well.
Thanks, Quinns. I can wait here.
That is perfectly fine, I suppose.
Yeah. Not want to help us out? Make sure it's a guarantee that your loot stays more safe.
Don't think so.
Well, there's also a risk of dying, you know.
Hey.
In this mountain, that
Alright.
seems to be with every passing
Yeah,
step.
let's go then. Let's continue on.
Lauren's face is the way now.
Let's.
I face the way. What do you mean?
When your token moves.
Do you know the way?
Do you know the way?
Do you know the way?
Alright, so south was towards the forge. I suppose if they took their well, ill-got, no, I wouldn't fucking say that. If they took their loot anywhere after raiding, I suppose that would be towards the forge.
Perhaps. Unless they have some kind of vault or hoard.
So our ratmen, they probably collect a lot.
Hmm. Well, considering the other tunnel was the exit, we only really have the south tunnel to think of.
That is true. Well, I am also still debating if we should enter any of the apartment buildings to either clear them out, check them out, whatever.
Well, I think if we do that, we're probably gonna stir up a rat nest.
Very well. So south, he said, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Amber, I don't know if if the directions are correct on this map.
Let's presume that they are.
Okay.
I think south is this direction, right here.
It doesn't really matter for the purpose of.
No,
I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna walk slowly because I keep forgetting that Zarius can like see very far away, so he kind of normally walks down and realizes people are like, oh.
Amber, I would like to try and, I hope all of us would like to try and re-stealth
Oh,
as we
yes.
exit the building.
I should have this effect on me. Hold on a moment.
To move silently. As you pointed out last session, Amber, that, if we're moving about out in the quote-unquote open, we can still be seen. But hey, we can at least try to be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Quietly, you lot!
Da, da, da.
Well, I guess we can try.
Yeah, truly we can.
Wicked. This is very wicked. Oh my god.
Holy shit, we
Holy
rolled 4.
shitaroonies.
Well, that's fine.
There ain't no rest for the wicked. Money,
Money
don't grow on
grow on
trees.
trees. We got bills to pay. We got mouths to feed. But ain't nothing in this
The
world
world for free.
Wait, guys! No, wait! We'll get copyright struck. Let's wait.
Sorry,
Oh,
let's edit it a little bit.
Faris, quickly cut that out.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
I think my Firefox ran out of RAM because it just went black.
Ran out of fire then.
This is not ideal.
Note to self.
Buy more RAM.
Buy more fire for my
No,
Firefox.
you can download more RAM.
Exactly.
You can
Download. Yeah.
Why buy RAM when you can get free RAM on this link?
Exactly.
Don't look at what it ends with. Just go to the link.
Yeah, you need to run this funny.exe file.
Yes. And then the
Download this Google Play Store plugin by Google.
Yeah.
And make sure to click allow third-party publishers before you
This is it, guys.
Amber?
Mm-hmm.
As we're moving through, can I make an active perception check to I guess audible, because I only have 60 feet of dark vision. So audible if there's any movement that I've picked up, like quote unquote outside in this cavern.
Since I'm restarting my Firefox, could someone just move my token along with the rest of you guys?
Could I make?
We're literally not allowed to touch your token. Sorry.
Could I make an active visual check?
It's harassment.
Sure, but I'd let you know if you saw something.
This is +1.
Natural 1.
Why is it +1?
Because I have the thingy on me.
Yeah, he's appropriating of other people's culture.
Appropriating culture.
Yep. I use my feature, cultural appropriator.
That is pretty much cultural appropriation. I hate Lawrence's sheet. Lawrence's only sheet is that if I click on his token, it immediately opens his sheet.
Just a single
Don't
click?
know why.
Yeah, like a single click instantly opens a sheet. I hate it.
That is very weird.
Don't worry. I don't have this problem.
Very strange.
My token is beyond your understanding.
If my mouse could stop double clicking, that would be real nice.
I have the same thing with Zarius.
Does it happen if you single click my token?
No. That's what I would have told you.
Yeah. Okay, Tokas said BRB in the Foundry chat, but presumably he is right behind us.
It's just kind of zones out and stands still.
That is short for be right back.
Oh yeah, that's light.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
We're stealthy. I'm so stealthy, so don't worry, guys.
A dark reddish light shines out from the doorway of a massive bronze dome that dominates this room. Oh my god, can the light please just work properly as I would like it to?
I can see a
Let's see.
bit of a reddish hue, but I don't know if that's actually on the map or
A trick of the light.
yeah, that is more light.
Alright. There is a huge bellows that stands behind this dome, and it has these thick leather sides that are the size of sails. There is a sort of tingly heat that emanates from this great smelter, and there is smoke that continuously flows out of its stacks and into chutes that go up into the cavern ceiling. Don't see any creatures.
Don't like that. There doesn't seem to be anyone fucking around still.
But do we approach?
Well, I mean, we might as well.
I'm back in. Are we to the south or to the north?
So,
So am I. Hello.
Okay.
One push of that bellows and we'd be in the ash. It feels like that thing's huge.
Oh, that's a huge bellow.
Wow,
Yeah.
yeah.
Lawrence clipped it to the wall. Oh, no, he's right there.
You doom.
Amber, can I make another listen check? Or is the furnace itself too loud?
Yes.
Okay.
You could literally hear the sound of fire raging.
This
Wait a
looks like
second.
gnomish maker.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Even two. Actually, it's already been a
This
second.
is. Are you thinking about the Death Beak with the totally not Skaven that mentioned a furnace or forge?
No.
Oh.
This is fire, and I control fire, and I can make it brighter.
It's a forge.
Yeah.
Please
Why
don't
not? It's perfectly normal for this thing to be here and illuminating light.
But if it gets like exponentially brighter, might means that there's some problem with the combustion of the fuel, meaning that there might be people coming checking in why the furnace is glowing brighter than usual. So,
Amber,
Mhm.
I'd like to marginally increase the light level so that it's kind of shedding dim light.
can you not do it in
around
like a
it.
5-foot cube?
Can you output the spell?
What? Yeah, my little 5-foot cube.
It doesn't work. The spell does not go off.
Which means magical flame. Out of character, at least.
Mm.
I was as a spellcaster, would I know if this is the kind of thing where it's like I cast hold person on the rock? It's not a it's an object, it's not a humanoid. It fails, it's an invalid target, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or if this is like I've cast
Invalid
map
target.
Like invalid target. Okay.
Can we enter the forge? Like, is this a more? Is this a place we could physically enter? I mean, it looks like it because it's pretty big. So
It looks like a place where you throw rocks in it.
yeah.
I found some rocks.
What you did?
No, but
Oh,
that's
look,
kind of why.
Pick
why
some
I
rock.
asked.
Hey, Tokaz, what's this? Holding raw, unrefined blackstone.
Started like the skin
Dies.
dissipate. What is this?
It's literally the scene.
I don't feel so good,
with the
Mr. Stark.
firefighters from the Chernobyl series is like moving graphite away, and then it's like, ah, fuck, my hand stings, and then it's like a couple of seconds later, it's like, ah, shit.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Your hand becomes the gloves. All right.
I mean, this is like the smelter part of a forge, so like this is where you yeet things into. Like,
Oh,
you
so-
know,
So
Oh,
you
so
yeet things into a hatch at the top.
Oh, okay. I
Melts down into metal.
I understand. And is this then?
So it's a high furnace.
Is this then? Is that piping, or is it like an open top thing where the liquid?
No, it's hot pipe.
It is not pipe.
It's a hot
hot.
pipe.
Hot pipe. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
looking very stunning.
Sexy fucking pipe.
Well,
That's some sexy pipe work, man.
well, none of us are blacksmiths, sadly.
But I'm a tinkerer. No, doesn't matter. I
You
guess.
know, a little.
Maybe you know how
something
the
I've-
thing works, but I don't know how the whole melting process works.
Yeah,
I have tinkerer's tools proficiency, and as such, I am a plumber.
of
Fair
course.
enough. I mean, it's fair.
Mario.
But Amber, is there
Mario.
is there around either on like the ground surrounding this thing, or if it's possible to like climb up and have a look near the hatch? Is there, stuff that clearly has, like cutlery, maybe some odd like pieces of metal here and there that has been, that hasn't gone into the hatch or something, just to try and figure out if yes, this is clearly where they took most of the stuff they stole.
You don't see any stuff directly lying around.
Okay. I see.
But yeah, you can climb on top if you'd like.
I mean, he's gonna put a hand again. Well, okay. Let me rephrase that. Is the sides of this thing metal?
I mean, yeah.
I see. I hold my hand very close to it without actually touching. I like stop when it starts getting too hot.
Right, you take 10d10 damage from the lava that starts working.
It's warm.
The radiation.
Is it is it warm as in, I'm probably gonna...
Mario, there's clearly a staircase where people climb up, and people can evidently like make their way up.
There is
Well,
a staircase.
Yeah,
at top.
Yes, okay. I wasn't aware there was a staircase.
No,
That
why
wasn't...
not?
Yeah, that wasn't mentioned. Okay.
Okay, no, I did not explicitly mention the staircase, but I mentioned that there is a hatch in the top to throw
All right.
things into.
Very
Did
well.
you anticipate that the gnomes were 20 feet tall and throwing it into the top of the smelter?
Yes.
I
I will then make my way up the staircase then towards the hatch.
follow Vittorio with more
Alright.
ease because I'm not 7 foot tall. I'm actually 3'7".
Damn.
Oh, my
Am I
last.
out
Didn't
here?
task.
Perfect gnome size.
There's a big hatch in front of you with one of those what do you call? Like you have to twist it. Like it's like a
Like
wheel that you have to
a
spin.
valve?
Yeah, valve. That's
Valve.
it. Yeah, there's a valve hatch
Uh,
at the top.
People that made Team Fortress 2.
yes. I give it a very slight what's the word? I was about to say squeeze, but no, that's not the word I'm looking for.
Firm handshake.
A smack in the butt.
I just try to turn it very, very, very briefly, just to see if it makes a lot of sound. You know, I'm trying to do it slowly.
You tap
Well,
it with one finger, it goes.
It's closed pretty tightly, Vittorio.
It's close pretty tightly.
Pretty snug.
Okay.
No, I may have the right tool for the job.
Does it not want to budge?
You're gonna have to make strength check.
Okay. Straight up strength or athletics?
Straight up strength.
Alrighty.
Look at that strength.
With a little bit of exertion. Finally, there is give as you push through, and with a hiss, the valve is undone,
Hmm.
and the hatch is able to be lifted.
Yeah, sort of like,
Now let's climb down.
of course. No, he's like, well, hopefully there's just normal metal and that kind of stuff in there. I wouldn't like to, yeah, no blackstone fumes. That would
Well,
be
it's
bad.
not lighting green, so I hope
Mhm.
in best case scenario
I-
cover your face with something.
Yeah, as you say that, he's like already pulling up the like cloth that he has, which I always call a fucking highwayman rubber mask, but yes, you know,
Mm-hmm.
just pulls that up.
Like cultural appropriation.
Pulls out a Heyday 2 clown mask, puts it on face. Alright, I'm good to go.
Well, all right, try and open it up.
Remember, no clowns.
You lift the hatch up and peer down, and you immediately hear this hissing sound. The sound of steam and the sound of fire crackling and roaring. There is a fiery vortex at the center of the smelter.
Oh,
Is that an elemental?
I was about to say.
Give me the Arkhona check.
Right.
Can I make it even though I'm not proficient?
Yeah.
God damn, I've been rolling like a king today.
Me too.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Vittorio. There's a fire elemental inside of this forge.
Okay. I just look at that. I look at Tocas.
It's like,
I-
this is quite a strange phenomenon. Maybe the current of air are pushing the fire around.
Tocas.
Yes?
You
No.
can also see that layered in like the central pit of this smelter, there are arcane glyphs.
Bitches. These fucking gnomes. Can't believe them.
Hey, you know what glyph of warding is, mister?
Glyph of warding.
What is keeping this elemental trapped?
Okay.
Yeah, figured out.
Yeah. But as Tocas started talking, and Victoria's like, Tocas, that's a fire elemental.
Oh. Oh, another one. Damn. Alright, should we talk to it? I mean, I talked to another elemental and it kind of went great. Almost drowned me, but it didn't.
Yeah, you did mention that, I think.
Yeah, I mean, fire elementals have a bit of a fiery temper, but maybe it'll get better if we free him.
Yeah. And I will also point out the like arcane glyphs and sigils if Tocas didn't notice them himself.
Yeah, sorry, I had to open the door. I'm back.
Yeah. The Victoria points out the glyphs and sigils as well to you.
Alright, well, those are a thing. How the hell are we gonna remove those?
Not entirely sure. But, yeah. I suppose we could try talking to it. But, as you said, not entirely sure how we're gonna remove those glyphs.
I could shoot globes of acid, but I'm not sure if that is enough to corrode magical glyphs.
Probably not.
He looks behind the moth carrying his stuff. Yeah, that would melt. That is a pickle. Maybe one of the potions that we found, or some of the items. Well, I suppose we can start to have a talk first. He looks down on the other hatch. Knocks. Dum 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 dum.
Oh, okay.
In primordial. Hello there. My name is Stokus. Molten Top. We've seen that you were trapped. My bad. Okay, I guess I'll whisper. My name is Stokus Molten Top. We've seen that you're trapped. And we kinda want to let you out. Would you like that?
There is this sound that just sounds like steam valves that are about to break.
Oh, that's great. Can I mean, yeah, okay. Amber, just tell me no if it's not fair. Can I insight the response? Is it exactly after he says molten top, or is it just because someone is talking to it?
You can make an insight check.
Oh. I will use a tactical assessment. I don't know why it rolled twice. Please stop doing that.
Well, that's a nice 5.
Make private, and then... well, it's a 15.
The 15, you sense a great deal of rage coming out of this fiery forge.
Okay.
You're not quite sure if it is because of the name Molten Top or because Tokas is a no.
Yeah. I just kind of look at Tokas and like, in common, I'm like, yeah, Tokas, I think this thing is a lot more angry than normally because you're a gnome.
That is horribly racist.
Well, it's probably a gnome that imprisoned it.
Well, that's still racist.
It's horribly racist.
Slavers!
No, I told you my name is Stokus. I'm not an enslaver. You as much as you want, but shut up and listen. Stop it.
Vittorio in like Primordial as well. He's like, right, just. It's
Hey,
like,
don't silence people.
it's like, look at me. I'm not a short gnome. All right.
You're 3 short gnomes in a trench coat.
Wow, he's dubstepping now.
I just look at Delphine while I hear this on top. I'm just like, why are they making fire noises?
Look,
Delphine just looks up. I don't know.
we want to let you out. I told you I'm not an enslaver. I'm a wizard. And we found you and we want to let you free. Do you not want that?
The vortex swirls ever faster.
Is that a yes?
Give me a persuasion check.
I shall. It's my second time I make a persuasion check on an elemental. I will give myself inspiration.
Yeah, sadly I don't have any to give, and I can't assist you either.
It's fine. Persuasion check incoming. Natural 20. Look at that.
That's a 5.
I'm gonna fate point.
Okay, yeah.
Meanwhile, the elemental hisses.
18. I mean, that's
I conquer elementals with friendship.
Okay, you meet the DC.
Yes,
Hey.
I do, baby.
Good job.
-1 charisma. There you go. Take my fate and my inspiration. It was completely worth it. At the end of the campaign, where we're gonna have to find a BBG, I'm gonna have like an army of different elementals show up before me. Drench, Sky, air elemental, fucking Blackstone elemental.
Hey. It's like
Jesus.
you
I
get
can't
all.
believe you uttered that word into existence. Blackstone Elemental.
Yeah, I
You-
mean, Amber's gonna throw it at us. You already.
You
It's
say,
funny that you should say that.
oh,
Because this guy is not a fire element.
oh,
The fire within the smelter dies down ever so slightly. Then free us!
George looks at Tocas, looks at the elemental, like. I imagine some of those magical sigils down there is what's keeping you locked in, right?
You see almost like a tendril of flame move towards this circle of glyphs. But the moment it is about to impact it, there's almost like this magical, like, explosion.
The whole thing explodes. Victorian dogs
Rebuke.
fly off
It's
the building.
This evident, like, feedback that's like, nope,
Hmm.
cannot.
All right. Well, here's my suggestion, buddy. Actually, I
Winner.
guess we should present ourselves. What is your name?
Egress.
That is a beautiful name. I met a water element. Yeah, I know. And don't worry about it. It's a great name. I met a water elemental called Drenched. He was in the same situation as you. I don't know if you know them, but I freed them as well. I'm sort of like an elemental freer. I don't really like enslavement. So here's the deal. If you can stop this whole fiery thing going, we can get down and remove the sigils, and you'll be free to go wherever you want. Go in the sky or the sun, wherever you fire elementals guys live. But yeah, the fire is kind of keeping us away from the runes, so we need you to stop that sort of thing going on.
If this fire elemental had a face, you would see the drenched face. It's like, can you stop this whole fiery thing? It's like,
Now make it drenched about with red instead of
Gabe
rubies.
asking an elemental, yo, can you stop existing for a moment?
Stop being on fire.
I stopped, I asked him to stop, like, making the whole fucking fire tornado.
He is the fire tornado.
I guess you can tone it down a bit.
I need to get rid of the magical glyphs in your kidney. Could you mind just moving your entire, like,
And
Little-
Body.
internal organs, like, out the way? So I
everything.
just reach down there.
Literally. Well, is this guy, like, huge, or is it just a large creature?
He's large.
Very large. Is there space to get down there? Without getting, like, jumping into the flames?
It ain't gonna be easy.
Hmm.
But yeah.
Alright, Tokus looks at
Um,
Victoria. I think this is a job for me. You're too big.
Alright. Well, just one second first. And he'll like just kind of pierce over the side of the thing. And just kind of like in common to the rest of the group is like, so there's a fire elemental in here, and we've apparently decided that we're going to try and free it. It just gives a thumbs up, and the head just pokes back over the side
Gabe,
again.
wait. Is there any way we could help?
The head pops back up. Well, there's arcane sigils inside, some sort of glyph. Well, many of them. It's keeping it trapped there. Tokas is gonna try and go down if elemental can try and keep to one side, perhaps.
Can you not do that from like a distance? Like destroy them? Like you're not going into a boiler, are you? That's just kind of stupid.
I'm inclined to agree with
This has a
Zori
point.
here.
I think you guys can think this over, and we're gonna have a break Well, Tokas is going to get some dinner
Pretty
real
much.
quick, and I'm
Need to
going
fill my
to.
belly before I go die in a boiler.
Alright.
I think it's a good idea to have like a 15-minute break
Hmm.
to get a drink, get
Okay.
a snack.
We will be
We'll be back soon.
Yeah, we'll be back soon.
I was gonna say maybe I can Azarius
As a character with 20 intelligence, I
Very
must
bad.
advise against
Yeah, it's
trying
not
to
a
get
good
close to
idea.
this. I must advise you against you like going physically near this fire elemental.
Thank you. That's exactly what I was talking about. I also thought it was not a great idea, but I have like limited options on how to ruin these runes. Could try to hit them with some spells or attacks first, and then see what that happens.
Good.
Hmm.
And
Do I have any other things?
the question is, Miss DM, can an Arcana check be made from this distance to try and figure out, exactly what kind of rune it is?
Visual Arcana check.
You already know the kind of rune. It's a
Well, yeah.
circle of runes that entrap.
Oh,
I guess how
Yeah.
how they can be broken, I suppose.
yes.
If they can be like destroyed, if they have to be edited, like like change runes to nullify the effect or stuff like that.
Yes. That was more it.
From this distance, yeah, it might be possible.
To destroy them. I'll make the check.
Destroy them, yes. Alter
Alright.
them. It's going to be a little bit more difficult, you know.
Hey, I'm just gonna use Shylock's horrid writing on the fucking runes.
You could use
That's a really good spell.
the new metal druid spell, shape metal. But
Yeah,
unfortunately, you don't have it.
What's
I'm
that?
just gonna cast metal shrapnel as a fireball of piercing damage.
Storm of Shrapnel's a nice spell. Like, I'm very happy with that.
It's great when you have to fireball people that are immune to fire.
The material components for shape metal is you having written a very badass metal song that creates its own genre.
God
Yeah,
damn.
you need to be part of Nirvana. If you're not, then you can't cast a spell.
Garage
That makes
metal
sense to
moment.
me.
Right. Yeah, I guess I can try first with a firebolt. Pew!
You
Shoot
can make
that thing.
Arcana check.
Arcana check to hit the thing.
Yes.
Oh,
Right. Can I get a +1 because of my orb? That gives me
I don't know.
+1.
Can you? Can you?
Oh, can I? Because it gives me a +1 on like spell attacks.
Sure.
Thank you.
I'm gonna need you to succeed on 3 Arcana checks to disable this circle in the right positions.
You're asking too much of me. You know the
Failure to
average
do
of
so
my
will
rolls.
have consequences.
Amber, someone that is not me, because I no longer have Arcana, can someone assist with this check, or is it like more of an attack roll thing, except it's Arcana?
Any of you have Arcana?
Darius has Arcana, I think. Right?
He does, as far as I'm aware.
If he's willing to be
Well,
there.
I am, but so far I have been very little informed as I have been standing down
Yeah,
here.
No.
Okay,
Flame speak.
I'm sorry. I'll climb up. Be like, I don't like this. I mean, actually, I do like this. I'm a lizard. I like this.
Yeah. One face on the ground. Oh, this is nice.
Like you look down and Lawrence is just like flipping through his maps. Where's Zaris? He's like glued to the side of this like metal thing, just like soaking up the heat. Like, yes.
Delicious.
But I will climb up, and look down. It's like, that is hot. Fuck.
Yep.
And then I will help.
Furnace. Focus will point down in the hatch. See those? I
Yeah.
need to break those things. Need you give me a bit of help. Need to break them, and if we
Dark,
fail,
this dark-colored fire elemental. Zarya's swirling about.
Wait. I'm gonna help him. Like aim like this. Oh, where is it? Jesus.
where is Jesus? It's a good question. Sometimes he's not right here with us, but you always know that he's watching you.
I'm sad I don't have Arcana anymore.
But
I'm sorry I
Zarya,
don't have the Zonim thing now, because I would have been a clutch D6.
That is true.
What is that?
Where?
What flip fucking glasses? Love it.
Oh yeah.
spectacles give you a +1 to intelligence Arcana attack rolls.
It is basically an attack roll.
Based.
It is based. It's very based. All right. Still searching for the thingamork?
Well, yes, but go on while you're doing it.
I'll go on
I'm
while I
just
do
gonna
it.
be posting a meme. Like you can go.
Understandable. Then I guess I'll go. Let's hope I don't fuck it up. First
Oh, yeah.
roll, it's 24.
24, yeah.
That's a success.
Nice.
You
Second roll.
strike a sigil, and it crumbles away, momentarily leaving the field surrounding this elemental wavering.
Oh my god. Alright. I look down at the elemental. Everything is fine. Even if I misfire, it's a little fire. Won't do anything.
So like Zarius is like holding your hand
Like,
from behind, like
just-
crouching over you.
Yeah, like Toka's
personal.
originally was like aiming all the way around, and it just picks heads like no, this way, there, like right there.
Bit too close and personal, but alright. Next one. Oh my god. Yeah, that's good.
Darius is the best assist here, bro. Like
25, and then the third one.
Zarius with Tokas.
And that's a 22. I learned that the third time is like, oh, I gotta point at those. Alright. I thought I had to point at like the edges in the wall. Never mind.
Let me see if I can get the thing. I believe.
That is
There we
indeed
go.
the sound.
ooh.
That is indeed a sound. With a crackle, the last glyph shatters. And momentarily flickering in and out of existence is the shimmering barrier that once held Igras back.
Like you see that.
This little tendril probes again past where the barrier was, and then the elemental
I'll lean
begins
back.
expanding
Right, I think we
as
should
it grows
get
larger and larger.
Get
Yeah.
down on this fucking thing. Make sure first the stairs, right?
Dip down the stairs as you can feel the heat, which was first contained and only like gave this smelter like a slightly like warm exterior, is now piping hot and beginning to glow on the outside.
I think everyone should take cover. Watch out for the molten metal that will hurt your face.
Absolute molten top moment.
Yep.
I think it's gonna be molten everything, if I'm being very honest.
Let's hope not. Let's hope it's not gonna be molten us.
Lawrence, get out!
Nope, too late. Dead.
My token.
You see a slow mo of Lawrence's body just drifting in the air out of the smoke, like.
I just see your marker going off there.
Listening white cries like I can't move. Fucking got me so hard. Ooh.
Fucking wheeze, you guys. Stop.
Roll the damage. Roll the 20d6 damage of fireball. Do it.
Or don't even fucking bother rolling them out. That's me.
Incinerated.
Ashes to ashes. Dust to dust.
Dust.
Molten metal to Lawrence.
A flurry, a vortex of fire swirls up and pours out of the top of the hatch, which is blown off.
Understandable.
Damn, we should have stayed there. Could have got us a nice view of the cavern, but just geyser moment.
When this wave of fire rises up as high as a bonfire, erupting out of nothing and roaring so close that they almost touch your face. Most of the things that are in this room that are not being held or carried are incinerated at this point.
Oh,
The wrongs.
And then the fire almost coalesces in this reverse what do you call it, counterclockwise motion as it reconstitutes itself and takes the shape
Fire elemental GF?
of a very darkly colored fire elemental.
Darkly dark red or darkly dark green?
Funny you should ask that.
Go enlighten me.
Funny that you should ask that.
We're getting a little bit of radiation.
Go enlighten me,
A
because
little bit of deja vu, I remember what other thing that could be called a fire elemental that was also green.
Yeah, that was a
Warp fire.
That's fine.
living
Warp fire.
living warp fire.
Nothing to be concerned about,
We should have tried
children.
to talk with the living fire. That would have been a good idea.
Well, to be fair, the living warp fire didn't seem to quote unquote speak.
Maybe they're just shy,
Very shy.
Ooh, is this ray of death for you? Bzzzt. Yes, it is, baby. Yes, it is.
It sure is. I can show you guys a picture in a moment.
Yeah. Well, I mean, out of character, I mean, it makes total sense if this poor...
Being fed warpstone.
Yeah, like if this poor fireman has been here for like over 300 years, because apparently, the gnomes built this, and trapped him here.
Damn,
And then the shadow steel came and everyone started getting mutated, and then people started throwing like blackstone and shit down to it. Then it's not so weird if it takes on.
I wonder if you can go asleep as an elemental, because spending 300 years in the same place with nothing to do, I would just die of boredom. Holy shit.
Maybe it's like Calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah, but at least Calcifer is entertained by talking to people, cooking eggs,
yeah,
and being a good boy.
You know when he gets fed the eel and then he gets sick?
Ah, yeah. Might be
Kind of like that.
I put a picture in Etharis media dump.
Of Calcifer?
Yeah, sure,
Nice.
of Calcifer.
I
Holy
love that guy.
shit.
That is not an elemental. That looks like a fucking ooze.
Why does that look familiar?
It looks like a robot, like a mecha that I saw in one place. It had the same shape of head, but 4 arms.
Well, I mean, it's from Magic the Gathering.
Ah, that's why. Yeah, I'm like, it looked like a Magic the Gathering card.
It's
I've
Spire
decided this guy is now
Just to clarify, Amber.
Actually, it's Omnath, Locus of the Royal.
It didn't. Well, they didn't look like this when we were talking to them, right?
No, it looked like a swirling, orangey vortex.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah.
I like to go back to the past and erase the actions that we just took.
Yeah.
We're
Saves
just gonna make an
coverage.
ally to it. We're just gonna be like, subdude. Hey, those guys that enslaved you? They technically still live here. You want us to show you their apartments?
What?
It's making this continuous hissing sound.
Uh-huh.
Out.
Out? You want to go out? I mean, I think you're very much free. At this point, I mean, you're made of fire, right? So you should feel like where the oxygen is coming from the drafts, air, things like that. I don't know how that works in here. Never mind. I heard there's like an exit in one of these tunnels. Maybe you can find it.
Walking towards you.
Gosh.
It's the only way out.
I feel like we should,
Is that good or
Move out
bad
the way.
fire noises?
it's like, well, he wants out, and well, this is literally the only way to go. So let's move back for the time
Oh
being.
yeah.
I'll go along with it. Actually, is there more stuff? No.
Worry.
Oh, you're
What?
big, dude.
Oh my god, he's a big boy. Ha ha.
Every
Ember,
little thing.
Did you forget that like every square is like 20 feet?
You don't worry about things.
Is this
Oh.
guy like 60 feet?
No, you guys are also like take up one speed. One thing.
One speed, yeah. Speed.
One speed.
No, no, no,
One
no, no,
speed,
no, no,
one
no,
lane.
no, no,
Speed.
No.
no,
Man,
no,
he can
no,
move
no,
through
no.
We're gonna
spaces as
go
wide as
with the
1
scavens now.
inch.
Yeah, now the issue here, which Victoria will say as we approach the edge of this tunnel, is like, right, I think we'll have to go pick up our friend immediately and get the fuck out of here, because if no
Tokus
one
will,
if no one notices this, then yeah.
before he gets out of the tunnel, Tokus will like put a hand in front of him and like a finger in front of his mouth. Is gonna go shh.
5 feet away from you.
As you said, I mean, this man is emitting a giga shit ton of light.
Try to dim it a
Right?
bit. You're making off too much light.
Let's
I
just go
will-
run to the elevator.
I was about to say.
Oh,
I will-
God. He looks at you for the briefest of moments, and then he turns into a tornado of fire and descends upon the apartment blocks here.
I will.
That's the wrong.
I will yell out. Skull, we gotta go! I will yell that.
You hear the like clip clopping of dwarf hooves on the ground as he goes, "Oh!"
Jesus Christ.
All the
Give me
fucking.
a moment token right now.
I
Here you
imagine
go.
all the bitter.
I would kill now.
I just imagine all the gruff, bitter chaos dwarfness just vanishes as he sees this thing, and he's like,
I mean, there's literally this huge fucking elemental that's like raising an entire apartment block to the ground. He's like, "Alright, it's time to go get in that elevator."
Tokus will shout out to the elemental. It's been a pleasure to know you. Maybe you can pay a visit sometime. I don't know. Well, good luck.
Yeah, Victoria's just gonna shout as we pile into the elevator, and Toka says that Victoria's.
It's for you guys in the thing of what it looks like.
Yeah, Victoria's just gonna shout out in Primordial. He's like, may you ever burn bright, and make sure those fuckers pay.
Yeah, what he said. I'm gonna go.
Zarius eventually on the elevator is like, well, at least that takes care of the Skaven problem.
"No."
I mean the red man people. I don't know what Skaven are.
Yeah, well,
Actually, we do know they are Skaven
No,
because the Grey Seer refer to themselves as Skaven.
Ah, alright. Well, I wanted to check the head, but I guess it's gonna be for another time. Shloop! Everyone in the elevator, people.
Yes, piling in, piling on.
Alright.
Yeah, we take
Party,
the
what
fuck
do you
off
do?
action.
Stay here and watch the fireworks, of course.
Well, I assume there's not much to watch.
There's nothing that you can watch because after like 100 feet the elevator, there's like this is darkness.
Yeah,
Sad goodbye, mate. Been plenty annoying.
he's like, first like, well, yeah, as Arius mentioned, I suppose that partially takes care of that problem. I don't know, we should try and get a bit of more distance into one of these tunnels first, and then, yeah, just have that sit down, have a look at these items.
Well, I think here is a great option. I don't think the fire will reach us since we're hundreds of feet above the place. And well,
Maybe the smoke might.
could be. There's wider gaps than a single elevator, which is right now plugged.
Hmm.
I mean, there's a Not many people passing by here, so I suppose it's a good place as any.
Well, I do suppose if we're going to stay here, at the very least, we can see if someone is trying to use the elevator.
Yeah, we can just kill off like stragglers while Tokas identifies the the items, I guess.
All right.
Or we could just cut the elevator.
No, please.
Hardy, what
Yeah.
do you do?
I mean, from the sound of it, we hold up here for the rough almost hour it takes for Tokas to identify the stuff while we keep an eye on if the elevator starts, if it starts going down. Either, I don't know if we can be assholes and just press the button so it stays here, or if we can, if that's not possible, as soon as it starts going down, we can just pick up our stuff and leave through the door we came.
Yep.
All right. The items.
The items.
Right.
Okay, which items?
3 potions, a cloak, and
And a gnome necklace.
gnome necklace. Omnath locus of the royal.
Animal friendship.
What?
A potion of animal friendship.
Nice.
A potion of growth.
Nice.
A potion of gaseous form.
Potion of gaslight.
A necklace of adaptation.
Nice.
And finally, the robes of the tutor.
The tutor.
Zara should
see.
definitely get the robes, I think.
Wow. Yes, the gnomish-sized robe.
Cultural appropriation.
XXS. It's a small fit.
I want to say, if I don't know what the necklace of adaptation does.
You can breathe.
I know
in
what it
any
does off the top
liquid,
of my
I think.
head.
Yes.
No,
I think
you can
even
breathe in any environment.
Yeah, any environment. which is-
Period.
You can breathe in gases. You can breathe in magma. You'll still take the damage, but you can breathe in magma.
Oh, Zarius needs it, so he doesn't drown when he swims.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're still gonna have a panic attack.
I mean, it makes sense because you do have the ring of like water sinking. So paired
do
with
have
the
that, yeah.
necklace, you can like stealth mission underwater, and the only issue is probably gonna be like cold
The panic attack.
and the panic attack as well. But even if you panic underwater, you're gonna breathe anyway, so there's no problem.
All right. Grandiose to the point of being ostentatious, these princely red robes serve as both a fine example of what little magical talent can do to one's ego, and a warning against such hubris. Fusing fabric and metal, the robe's collar is formed of a lightweight alloy that is designed not to encumber its wearer, while the silken fabric that drapes down beneath it ensures that their deliberate movements and gestures go unimpeded when casting spells. These robes were created at the renowned Erlefurt University for the Magically Gifted by one of its teachers who dabbled in every school of magic. The tutor in question was relatively junior when he earned his esteemed position, I suppose the result of good fortune and timing. However, he didn't let this serve to temper his pride at receiving tenure in his new role. The unfortunate tutor disappeared when a lesson went horribly wrong and he was accidentally relocated. Well, let's just call it another plane of existence. One which may or may not have been less tolerant of his auteur attitude. The robes, however, were located and subsequently conjured in a later lesson. The tutor was never found. They would eventually pass into the hands of his most promising student, one Erlin Molten Top, and traveled to each of the corners of Etharis with them. Magic disruption. These robes are warded to provide its wearer unique protections associated with each school of magic. Conjuration. Attacks from creatures summoned using conjuration magic deal 2 less damage. Divination. Creatures attempting to scry or use magic to learn about you must roll a d20, and on a result of 1, they glean only misinformation. Enchantment. You take 2 less damage from magically enchanted weapons. Evocation. Failure to hit you with a spell attack by 8 or more causes the attacker to fall prone. Illusion. Illusory forms reflected in the pauldron's mirror shine grant you a +1 bonus to detecting whether they are false. Necromancy. If you are slain while wearing these robes, you cannot be brought back as an undead. Sangromancy. When you are struck by a spell empowered by hit dice, you can expend 1 hit die yourself and subtract it from the damage. Transmutation. Unless completely and irrevocably destroyed, every day at midnight the robes fix themselves as though mending was cast upon them.
Very nice.
Mhm.
That is indeed very nice.
Yeah.
They are now within your bubbles.
Bubbles.
Robes of the tutor.
Tutor of the robes.
Very nice.
You
Well,
teach the robes, do the robes teach you?
You look at it and just be like, well, that's good. Do we go back? Do we go deeper in, see if we find more, or?
well, I don't think we should dip down again now, considering what's going on.
No, I mean not down here, but see if we can find any other tunnels that would lead to other things, or did we just go back up?
Well, I suppose we could try and look for another tunnel. So, well, we passed a lot of side tunnels on the way over here during those 2 days. But,
And we did set a fire elemental loose in the creatures their tunnels, so
well, the question is if,
In this hour, no one comes up with the elevator.
very well.
no. And before this was just a normal gnomish settlement.
Who knows?
Damn, think you're like having a great time chilling with your family of gnomes who've been separated from the rest of the world for like 300 years, and then someone releases your pet fire elemental.
You just
Of
fucking
course.
die.
That would be very, very sad, Amber.
Would be real sad if your DM made you do that.
Yeah, like, almost as sad as the DM that would make you kill your pet dog.
Yeah, more bounder that was mentally handicapped.
I saw it when Drags' dog died.
Yikes.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I did do that.
Yeah, you did kill
Mm.
Grover.
Yeah, that's very,
Very proud you remember the name.
very rude.
I know, I'm very
Give you
good.
inspiration if you weren't
Oh.
calling me out right now.
I look at the potions.
You can still give me an inspiration right now.
Well,
You can still give me the inspiration.
Iron
No.
scale. Iron scale.
What do you want?
No, what do
Well,
you want?
Well, I hold out the 3 potions. Which one do you want?
I'll pick one at random.
Right,
I'll-
well, let's
I'll
roll a
hold-
d3.
I hold them out.
Huh? Roll a d3. Who's
Alright,
the
roll a
Amber.
D3 for these 3.
animal
One.
friendship?
You get
Guess
the
who's gonna
animal
make friends with animals?
I hand them that one.
Good.
Right. Well, as you said, you're from, someplace that's none of our business. Well,
Settlement of none your business.
uh-huh.
Are we
Aye.
here?
Well, just saying that, suppose it would be a good thing to know where, camp none of your business actually is, but,
Think
well,
so.
In none of your business land.
exactly. Well, look, if you, for whatever reason, ever decide to pop up to the Enclave, which I don't think you will, that doesn't sound like you.
Don't worry about that.
Victoria's like, all right, I'm just gonna stop trying to be friendly then.
I hold out my hand to this man.
He smiles and gives you a hand.
I shake. Till next time, Iron Scale. May we not be on the opposite ends of each other's blades when we meet next time.
He gives you a firm handshake, Darius, and he says, "May our tunnels never cross again."
Oh, I
He nods.
Absolute dwarf moment. Absolute brimmin'.
Well, time to do another 2-day trip up to the out, I guess. Unless we want to continue here, but
No, we Dimmadon did our task.
It's yeah, sort of. I guess we know that yes, Violet Falls exists. Most of it is probably on fire now.
fucked
It's
it
fine.
all up.
Violet Falls and nothing else in it. It was all
No, we
rats.
didn't find Firefalls. Firefalls doesn't exist.
Of course.
Ah, you're right, you're right.
We found a pile of ash, though. That was
Yeah, I
curious.
found a weird fire guy, a little ash, and that's it.
Marty,
Uh,
what are you gonna do?
I think we're gonna go back up.
Never
I
admit to our
think
war
so,
crimes.
yeah.
Go. Yeah. But
Yeah.
you know a state.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna go back?
Mm-hmm.
Think so. Yes.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, because over here on the actual map, there's no other tunnel. Because this was a dead end, and
This was a dead end as well.
well, and this was where we came from, I believe.
That's where you came from, yeah.
Yeah.
And the down here in Violet Falls was the other exit. But if we try and go down now in the elevators, that's probably not going to be a very, very nice time.
I didn't say that the exit was up there.
I thought it was the northern tunnel was the exit.
No,
Okay.
he don't mention in one northern tunnel at all. He said in the south.
And I thought he said the south was the forge.
No. Both tunnels were in the south that he mentioned.
There was another tunnel in the south?
Yeah, no, there was one. We've seen all tunnels, Gabe. There was.
I thought it was only two.
All right.
One here, and one up here. But
Well,
we burned most
I-
of it down now, so.
I was not aware that both of them were to the south. I thought that this was the exit up here. I can't pick. That's great.
Yeah, here, this one.
Bing.
Can't see like 90% of the map.
This thing was like a dead end, right? Or was it? Or did it continue?
Play races with dark vision. That's the rule. That's the moral of the story.
All right. Well, I guess I presumed stuff then.
Well, I mean,
Don't
at
worry
this
about
point, I mean, it doesn't really matter because at this point, the once the fire elemental got loose, we would have had to escape here anyway. Because
Yes.
if we went
But-
north, we'd be screwed because we wouldn't be able to go back.
Yes, I more meant that if we had gone north first. But yes, it is a moot point now.
Yeah.
Hey Amber,
Mhm.
pulling out the maps and doing a check through while everyone's doing all that identifying.
Mhm.
Can I see if there's any points of interest between us and Deep Delvers?
The entire place is not like mapped. Even the tunnel that you went into, like in Deep Delvers, was not. It was not an actual existing tunnel.
Yeah, we went through an entirely new tunnel network.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. I'll mark the landmarks that I noticed earlier than when we were coming here, and
Mark the
reaffirm them
landmark.
then when we move back through.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. I'll get McGoggles back, and then I guess we're good to go. There's nothing else we have to do before departing.
And
Don't think so.
we came here to scout, we did, and now we probably fucked up most of the Skaven population. So...
Yeah, I mean, we did even more than what they asked us of doing, you know?
We haven't seen a single Skaven.
Yes,
I know,
there
we
was
haven't seen a
something.
single Skaven, but
I
there's...
feel like there might have been gnomes in those in those shacks.
But that was all... I mean, we can continue looking here. That's what Zori's originally said, but...
I mean, there's nothing like too.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
we
the
could
only
go
way is
alternate
back down
tunnel.
again.
No, I mean, we can go in alternate tunnels, you know.
Yeah, but we'd go blind with no directions.
What?
We'd go around blind with no directions.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean, you mean other
that's
tunnels
true.
like down
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, no, like we went through like a network of tunnels. We followed one way, but we could maybe go through others. But that's indeed we go blindly. But I mean, that's what we did when we went here as well. I mean, we followed tracks, but it wasn't very.
I mean, it's doable, but then we'd go in blind and not. We might get lost because we don't have a map of this place.
Oh yeah, but that's what I'm asking. Like, do we want to explore down here more, or do we want to just go out and back?
I mean, I guess unless we want to wait for this whole fiery thing to get done, we gotta go back.
Well, I mean, we can also blindly explore, quote unquote, blindly explore and track. I mean,
I think that's
exploration-
a bit too dangerous because we don't know how. We don't know. Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing, though. Like what Amber said is correct. We haven't accomplished our objective at all so far. I mean, we've scouted this place out, but we have seen not a single Skaven. Which also just straight up could mean this isn't where they came from.
Yeah, that's true, but we don't know where they came from. And the thing is, if we start to explore blindly, we might not be able to find our way back because
We don't have like direct evidence that this is like they are here and that it was them inside the compounds and all down there and whatnot. But we do have evidence that directly points to them coming from here, as well as the following the tracks and that pretty much led here, and then also having a key into this place, which we took from one of their lieutenants.
Well, the thing is,
No, that
we
is
have
correct.
like some proofs that might connect them to this place, but we don't have a proof that says that they come from here, because the pin might be something that they've stolen. They gathered, and there were no signs of Skaven life beside a single step. That's a weird thing, right? They go all these like the seer had the whole staff and things. There's no signs of Skaven civilization beside a single standard over a statue. We didn't find anything else.
We made the classic mistake.
All right.
We looked around. We burnt down the city, but we didn't burn down the undercity. I should just start digging.
Okay, yeah, never mind. I realize what you mean.
Well, you have a sketch of the flag and their logo. The dwarf we ran into said that he snuck in when the rats went out a couple of days ago.
Yeah, I mean that's true.
That's about what we know. We didn't come across a single rat down here. We assumed there were rats in the living quarters / apartment buildings because there was some movement and some noises, but didn't properly go up to investigate because if we got found out, then that would be very bad. And I mean, yeah, he apparently got separated from his companions. I don't know if they fought rats or if it was just, yeah, rats came back and then they just kind of got split. Split
Could be.
off or something. But as far as we know, at least going by the word of this dwarf, that at least when he talked about his companions seemed to be truthful based on our insight checks, then yes, rats came out of here and rats came back.
Yeah. So, wait, did you say they came back?
I mean,
He
I don't think he mentioned them coming back.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. He mentioned that they left from here, meaning that
slipped them
probably
in-
White's supposition of there being like an undercity makes sense.
slipped in when the
Uh,
ratman came out. They he slipped in when the ratman came out. It seems the place is not really abandoned. They have some raving, smelly, undead little ones. And
Yikes.
then when the ratman came back, he got separated from his group. Unfortunately, he got stuck in here. That is what I have in my notes.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if he actually said that the ratman came back, or if that's just what I assumed and put in my notes.
No, I remember him saying that as well.
No, you're right. No, I mean, but Vittoria has chalk, right?
I have chalk.
No, I know someone has chalk,
Yeah.
but
It's
it's. Then we could explore some of the other tunnels if we then leave our tracks with the chalk and with the climbing.
Thing is, then we're going in blind, and we need like the people of Deep Delvers Enclave are expecting us to come back within
I
a
mean,
reasonable time frame. So I think it would be better, and would certainly ease their minds before they send like a scouting party after us, if we just went straight back.
Yeah, we also might just
That's-
waste time
that's
looking around.
I mean, yeah, that's okay. We can't spend more than a day anyway, because I mean, I don't think any of us have the rations for that.
No, we've already been out 2 days. It's we will have 3 more days of rations, and then
Yeah, okay, then we go back. Then that's it.
And then we have to start licking these like candy canes we keep finding sticking out of the rocks.
and then you end up in this swamp, and there's like 3 nice ladies talking through a painting, and they're telling me that they want to make a pact.
Okay, but then we go back. Then we know now we go back and
Right.
we just go out.
Back to the place.
Back to the enclave. 2-day trek, boys.
All right. And thus, 2 whole last days later, you return to Deep Delver's Enclave, arriving. Oh damn! Please go back. I don't like that. I would like to.
We arrive, and the settlement is gone.
Yeah, got eaten by the Undercity.
Of course.
Not quite.
Wait, the upper city?
Stay psych right now.
Okay.
Aurelian the Golden just fucking descends.
It has been.
There's my fucking mirror, Lawrence.
It has been almost 5 days since you set out from Deep Delvers in the first place. And things seem to have largely returned to normal. Many buildings are still in great disrepair, or at least, still in a broken state, but most of the debris has been cleared away. And as ever, the dreadful tune of the lucky lute plays, for the bard simply cannot stop playing.
Amber, I assume that on the big hole in the ground which we entered, that they've done. Like in Attack on Titan, when they retook. Which fucking
The
district
wall?
was it? Well, yeah, like when
Maria.
when they retook that, they put up
Wall Maria, I think.
like big looked like siege equipment almost, but like big shields and stuff.
Yeah.
Like barricades.
Yeah,
Mm.
I imagine they put up stuff like that around the hole.
Yeah, but they have chosen not to close the hole because you guys wouldn't do it.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. We finally are out. And I have to pay
The
2
moment you
gold.
come out, there's someone there like who zips up from the thing. He's like,
Shoots you, escape!
Hello.
"Rabbit!" Oh,
Ah,
No,
all right.
no rats here.
Hey, you're back.
So it would seem.
Oh.
Seems to be a villager. Someone you might have seen at the Lucky Loot at one point or another, but you never really struck up a conversation with them. They're a halfling.
A whole
Peeping
half.
over a whole ass halfling peeping over the barricade. He's like, well, just get over it then.
Yeah. No,
The barricade,
Getting
that is.
over it.
Guys, I don't know what we're planning on doing now, but I need to get back to writing.
Oh, there you were the Stargazers. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Balon would like to have a word with you about the. Then he looks at his hand. Dragon.
I
Oh.
will. Yeah. I was gonna say, as soon as Victoria's out of the hole, he's gonna look towards the tower. Just
Yeah.
see if it's
Is it still
Dragon
there?
check.
See the tower.
The dragon ember?
Oh, you don't see a dragon.
God fucking damn it.
Oh, let's go.
Dumb bitch.
Like
Let's
it's like
go.
Done
right.
did it.
It's like right. Well, let's go have a word with Balon then. Need to talk to him about what we found and didn't find anyway.
I wonder if he's still beardless.
Why would he grow a
yeah,
beard in
You
4
you go
days?
do that. I'm gonna talk to some people about this about the hole, and I'm gonna just keep guard here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. You
That's
do
good.
that.
I like doing heroin or like trying to run away from his wife. Like, why is he this intent?
Hold on a moment. This
He's either doing
halfling is a
heroin
bit-
or running away from his wife. He has two options.
This halfling is a bit sussy, Ember. I want to insight him.
What?
Hey, okay,
Well,
can everyone
inside
stop
the
stealing
halfling,
my thunder
because I
here?
know
Very well.
Dragons can polymorph.
Do you?
We come
Yes.
back and there's just Skaven here that are
Even
disguised.
dressed like
Yeah.
halflings.
I'm going to insight this halfling
Alright.
if he's trying to like be deceitful
Sure
or
thing.
like trying to close the conversation. Like
It's not a lie detector, guys. Stop asking me if you can insight if someone is like being deceitful.
Damn it!
Just
What do
roll.
you mean an inside is
I-
not a lie detector?
But Amber, I literally have a feature that gives me a bonus if. to
Yeah,
try
but it's
to
not a lie
determine-
detector.
But
Please
it
roll.
literally says here you can
Literally
detect
roll!
all the lies of
It's
all
not what I'm
creatures
saying.
breathing in front of you.
Just the roll.
Roll within 5 seconds or not roll. Don't roll at all anymore.
Fine,
Natural 18.
one.
Boom. Is this
Alright.
fucking
Using
Giant
your
dragon.
perceptiveness using your perceptiveness, which is your wisdom, you spot several clues, including the beads of sweat on his forehead and the large, like, dark circles under his eyes that tell you that this guy was sleeping on the job.
Ah, yikes!
A big
Yikes!
He's been doing too much
That's
late
exactly
night gaming.
because of you that we get invaded by rats and then half the population is wiped.
Please.
Not good, fellow. Not
Your
good.
fault that rats open a sinkhole under the city.
That's because of you that they live in the sink.
Ah!
Guys, I do think we need to head to Balon as fast as we can. I mean,
Yes, I
That is
suppose
where
it's
we were
urgent.
going.
Let's go.
let's hear if the dragon did a fuck up.
Seriously, hope not.
Well, considering we were gone for a couple of days, I wouldn't be surprised.
The moment you round the corner, of Aravax's fangs. You can see Balon sitting in his usual seat with his arms crossed and his like lips make this like straight line.
Please tell me that there's a dragon nearby.
You don't see a
Please.
dragon.
Please tell me there's a dragon nearby. Please.
Hey. Hey, Balon.
Hey,
The
babe.
dragon didn't cause any trouble, did it?
We are back.
If it did, you can tell Tokaz, I told you so.
I
All right.
would like to tell you that it was all fine. And it was all fine. Until the dragon did no longer sit on the tower.
Yeah, well, figured. He's not there anymore.
Yes. Now, where do you think this dragon went?
Is this a
Into the hole.
quiz or is this just a free answer?
Into the hole, that's my guess.
Well, I certainly hope not.
Or
I'm
did
gonna
he
guess.
tell
I'm
us?
gonna. If a dragon went into the hole, do you think I would be sitting here with a face like this?
Did it went
He's
into,
like,
Into the library.
into the library?
did it go into the mushroom lake to have a bath?
Yeah, we're winner to our little quiz here, yes. And you know, this wouldn't be such a problem
Oh,
if it
no.
weren't like the food source for this entire place. And also, no one can go there right now.
Oh,
Right.
how come?
Because there's a dragon there, I imagine.
None too kindly as well.
Right.
Ah,
Well,
oh my god.
he's like a slightly pained expression. He's like,
Yeah,
do you have the water situation sorted? At least I hope it wasn't the only. I mean, there's the river as well, right?
Yes, Vittorio, we have water, Vittorio.
Okay, we're just double checking. Right.
Food situation isn't gonna solve itself though.
No.
We're gonna solve it. It's
yes.
I have
it's fine.
exercised restraint in this situation. One, because this is a fucking dragon. Two, because I respect, and the people of the town respect what you've done here.
Yes.
Yeah,
We
our
will-
apologies. It's I hope that it will not repeat itself again. We're gonna go there, solve the problem. To make it up for you, we sort of solved a bit of the Skaven situation. I guess we can have a briefing once we get that dragon back on that tower.
Tokaz,
Tokaz killed
I
them all.
think, Tokaz, I think we
Whoa.
need to kill the dragon, but alright, if that's...
Sure, Zarius. We're not gonna do that. Let's
Tokaz,
go and talk to that
Tokaz,
guy.
Tokaz, it's not gonna be fixable by talking.
We'll see about that.
Yeah. Oh my
I'm very persuasive.
It's
Yes.
a dragon.
Lauren says his sexy thigh, like
God
Thighs
damn it.
up.
scar.
Damn it. I'll
Please.
Showing my
I'll
thighs.
slideshow.
your
Yeah,
time so you
I-
don't show again.
I totally completely
I
agree with
have-
Lawrence.
Plus 9 to
Go away,
persuasion.
man.
Uh-huh.
Go away.
Uh,
Alright.
So
Like-
powerful.
Let's go talk to Scrackle and try to get him back on the tower then.
You can't keep a dragon on just a tower.
Zarius,
no,
we
we.
didn't ask you. We want to try and solve this situation peacefully. Let's first do that. If he needs to fuck up the whole village, we'll find another way. You don't always have to execute or kill people or creatures. There's some times where you can
I-
actually solve things peacefully.
This
I
isn't one of
think-
those, but
Hey, everybody. I think that we can have a normal conversation before we go to have a conversation with the dragon, so we can all get on the same page and everyone feels more comfortable. Yes? I look between Zarius and Tokaz.
There is no pages to get on. Zarius, of course, he says that we need to execute this creature because it's a dangerous being. I agree. What I don't agree is that we should execute him because we have managed to talk to him and convince him of something. We've managed to get through, so I guess we can do that again.
Because what's your solution? What is your solution?
Well, we haven't checked on this dragon since we have left, so I guess I'll come up with a solution once we do.
Mhm. As for the comment of can't stay on the tower, no it can't. Can't stay in the lake either, which means that we'll just have to go out and try to find some sort of cavern it can actually stay in by itself.
As long as that's nearby here, the people of the or the Enclave will have only problems.
Well,
That-
we'll see to that when we get to that.
That solution's only beneficial to the dragon, not to the people here.
All right, then I'll go have a speech with the people of the Enclave and ask them for permission to leave the dragon here. So once they're all gonna say okay, perhaps, I hope, maybe you're gonna settle your mind.
No, sure, go ahead.
Great.
It's not like
We
I've done
found a
days
solution.
of research on dragons alone, but no, sure.
I don't think the people would agree with that. Tokens.
Sorry, you spend one afternoon in a library looking at books.
I was about to say.
I will clarify. I spent
Looking at
two.
like
I
rough
spent
stories.
two. I spent two. I
Damn,
want
man.
to clarify
Damn.
because it's not just here. I spent it on the in Novostoya as well.
No, that's the day that I meant. You spent one day looking for dragons there.
I spent one day here as well.
Yes, looking into your ability to tear out a dragon's heart and put it in your own chest. Mm-hmm.
No, true, but
Sweats.
it's just like it's. I
You cannot trust his motivations, Tokas.
I
I'm
agree.
illiterate when I
Tokas!
see one. I am one myself.
Tokas Versantes was right.
Yeah, he was.
He's
he was
only trying to
totally right.
deceive
He's
you.
literally proving me right every second. This whole group. I can't
Mhm.
believe it.
But I agree
A
with
dragon
You
Lauren.
would
mean
never
I'm
lie to you.
literally the goodest being in existence?
Yeah.
Mm,
You're all literally proving him right.
But I agree with Lawrence. The
Dream
only thing-
dragons.
the
Right.
people here will not agree to keep a dragon anywhere near to the Enclave, especially not after what it's done now.
Well, I guess I'll ask, and if they say no, I'll find another solution. There's never just one way to solve a problem. You just need to be creative enough.
For the time being, we have a well, yes, we need to go talk to him, them first, and we'll take it from there.
Yep.
I can only compare this creature to just some animal that has grown up with other animals that is clearly not the same animal. It's something that this animal would normally probably either completely ignore or hunt, and it still thinks it is one of these animals. All right.
Yes,
It's-
very much like the story of the child raised by wolves. It's a great
It's-
anthropological volume.
That's when we talk to them. They're really fucking confused. Maybe some of that fog has lifted now during these days we've been away. Maybe they got some of that repressed knowledge they were talking about. But
That's
either
exactly what I'm hoping.
way, yes, we need to talk to them first, and we'll figure it out from there. It's quite clear it can't just stay here. It can't stay just on the tower. It can't stay in the lake. We will figure out something. Blacklaw is quite a big fucking place.
Yes.
And if it ends with us having to try and put this creature down, then so be it. But let us at least try first, all right? You know, I know that's weird coming from someone in my profession, but
Vittorio,
weird about
no one
showing
is going to judge
compassion.
if we're trying to solve things peacefully. I think it's a great thing. Thinking first of a nice way to solve a problem without having to harm anyone, I think the world would be a lot better if everyone reasoned like that.
Lawrence is just pulls out the fucking meme. The world wouldn't be going bad if everyone stopped being bad.
Nods wisely.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Literally.
Let's go
speaking
talk
gospel.
to it.
Alright. Wobble, wobble, wobble. We wobble to the dragon. Or like to the lake, I guess.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Before leaving, we'll just tell Balon that we will fill him in fully as soon as we've somehow tried to deal with this situation. But
We'll deal with
that for the time being, as far as we know, they should probably not attack anytime soon. But we can't be entirely sure.
Gives you a curt nod. Good. Finally, some good fucking news.
Well, until we're back, then gives him a nod.
Wow.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. I will summon Radigan, plop it in my pocket. It's like hand him a piece of cheese. Right, buddy? You're gonna have to do some more of that translating.
Valerianas!
We got a bit of situation with the old guy that we, the big winged thing. Yeah, he seemed to.
His eyes bulge out of his hand.
Well, he didn't do anything to you last time, didn't he? It's gonna be fine. And maybe we can talk a bit more this time. I hope that the whole dreaming knowledge up in existence actually works. Well, wish I had that. Anyways.
Radigan starts washing his face, like rubbing his paws over his face. He's like, I don't know about that.
No. I'll hand him a piece of cheese. I guess another piece of cheese. There you go. I'm gonna treat you to something nice. Some nice cheese as soon as we're done here.
Cheese Smith. Really enforcing stereotypes on poor Radigan.
I mean, if he wants mushrooms, I'll get him that as well. Want a trip, bro?
Rounding the corner that leads from the cliffside of Deep Delvers to the Mushroom Lake, you can see the tall waterfall that joins other streams to fill the large lake of this natural cavern. You can see multicolored mushrooms, some small, tiny little babies, some the size of your hand, and others maybe 10 times as large as you.
The size of your Vittorio times 20.
Some of them have this phosphorant variety which gives the cavern this almost... Yeah, it gives this cavern a natural source of light in a green glow. And there's, of course, the patches of cultivated mushroom plots, which Ardilvin graciously takes care of, that cover the southern side of the
Past
cavern.
tense, took care of.
God damn.
Sitting here, on this little thing next to the path, you see Vasily.
God, what? What is he doing there?
He's just sitting there, looking at the lake. He's like,
Hello, Vasily. We're back.
Vasily. You ready to help us?
You think I'm stupid? Good day. You think I am so stupid as to say I will help you with something when I don't know what it is about? I don't think
We're
so.
gonna be talking to the
What are you doing
dragon.
here next to the lake? Then curious.
Are you writing your children's story, perhaps?
Yeah, it is about the big bad dragon.
No, it's
Okay.
not bad.
Is it big and bad?
Why is it
Oh,
bad?
you tell me, he says, pointing at the southern side of the lake where you see these big dragon head poke out between some mushrooms.
No. I gotta start heading in that direction.
Please, Vasily,
Victoria will follow.
can you come with?
What do you want me to do about it? I'm not gonna go there. It's very nasty.
No, just in case a fight breaks out.
You want me to fight a dragon? You are fucking
You've done
stupid.
it before.
Yeah, and that was enough to know that I will not do it again.
Wasn't
Goodbye.
it fun?
No, there's nothing fun about it. What's wrong with you?
Shit. Fine. I will rush after as well.
Yeah, Victoria's heading.
Yes.
Where with-
I acquire one Vastly, I add him to my inventory, and then
Wow.
go to Dragon.
All right. Approaching the big damn it, this dragon's face.
So fucking derpy.
Literally.
Hello.
Approaching this dragon, you can immediately hear this like rumbling sound that sounds almost like a growl when you come within like 70 feet of it.
Damn, well, sorry, if you get within 30, it's too bad. The Stokas will like, in Rowlish, say, "Hello there, mister. What are you doing in the mushrooms?"
The growling only intensifies Togekiss.
That is unfortunate. It goes back to common. Can someone try Draconic? Ask him what
Sure.
he's doing there.
I yell in
Oh.
Draconic. I yell in Draconic. Have you recovered our language yet?
These glowing, these like literal plate-sized glowing eyes squint in your direction.
Is that a yes or a no?
He turns his head away from you.
Thought that was a yes.
Victoria will also try in, well, I guess Draconic. And like, look, it's Great Qual. It's fine if get a bit closer, right?
How close do you go, Victoria?
No, Victoria's gonna get. How far away were we now? 70?
70. I need to get within 30.
Yeah. I
this
mean,
boy.
he's gonna move up to
30
30 first, and if he gets that far, he'll like slowly continue to approach. Just like you do with what the fuck? What's this?
Right to the animal.
Yeah, basically. I mean, like literally, all Victoria's basing like how we interact with Great Ball, like from the first time and also this time, is basically just it's behaving like a confused and scared animal, because a lot of bad things has been done to it, and it thinks it's something else.
Poor guy.
And as such, he is, if this was quote unquote a normal dragon, he would definitely not be behaving like this.
Or
But-
you see that this dragon is like completely like curled in on itself, almost like a cat.
Mm-hmm.
And its
join
head is
Victoria.
low to the ground.
I mean, I'll continue to approach.
I'll go with Vittoria.
Like
With Radigan on my pocket.
like slowly, and he has like his left hand is like partially stretched out, like as he walks.
I'll follow what Vittoria does because I've got no expertise in animals. It's like, alright, okay, we're doing that.
I'll join, but probably because I look less scary to it. I look more
Yes,
like
of
it.
course, yeah.
I mean, I look more like it than any of you do.
Does that mean that you look less scary? I don't think so.
It's
I
literally
look
the
more
opposite.
familiar. I look more familiar, I guess.
It doesn't recognize itself at all. Like, I don't know what you mean.
Yeah.
That is
Well, it's
true.
Not only that, it also knows that dragons are bad.
It's like Radigan. Oh my
But that's
God.
fine.
Yeah, but he's
Does he
gotta
have a stubble?
keep-
What the fuck?
keep approaching, and he's like, see, this isn't that bad, Scrankwall.
At this point, the dragon, like, its entire body is like facing you, except for its head, which is like slightly turned to the side, so there's like one eye is
Like
like
a-
glaring at you from
a
like this like 3/4
pigeon stare.
perspective.
Mm. Like,
Mm.
you fine with me getting right next to you?
How close do you walk?
Yeah, I asked that, and now I guess I close the like remaining, like I don't know, 10 feet or something.
Before you can step within 10 feet of this dragon,
Okay.
I'm going to ruin my voice.
Oh, all right.
Oh damn! All right, let's hear this boy talking.
That
Oh.
is the choice you were making.
Please tell me it's draconic. Then we can be terrified.
Within draconic, and in a voice that sounds very much unlike the confused creature that attempted some sort of communication in a broken language, the dragon lashes out at you, Vittorio.
Physically,
It's like it has these big, like almost like bear-like feet, which are like dug into the soil, and it like almost like widens its stance to appear bigger, which it doesn't
No.
really have to, because it's fucking huge, Vittorio.
It is.
It's massive. And a low, growly, gravelly voice. I took like 3 sips of water and I stay late already.
little 1 liter of water.
Its head snaps. And both of its eyes lock onto you. Do not! A tongue momentarily, like, his tongue was like lolls out of its mouth in like a tasting the air fashion.
Snick.
Mhm.
And it like slowly draws back. And its wings, which are attached to its legs, it's a very awkward dragon, you know, but it's like wings like sort of like unfold to make even more of like the peacock, like a big appearance. And there's a confusion in its eyes,
Mhm.
but the hostility remains.
Mhm.
My heart
And-
aches right now.
And they just said do not.
Do not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Guess we stop
Uh,
at 10 feet.
Yeah. Victoria will stop. He's like,
Mm-hmm.
all right. Well, I'll just stand here then. Won't come any closer for now.
Focus will be right beside Vittoria. We're using Radigan's telepathy to communicate. He'll look at the dragon. I see you're doing better. You look less confused. Your voice, you can now speak Draconic completely, at least that's more fluent than before. Do you remember who we are?
Why are you here?
Wait.
There's a long story, but the short story is that we saved you from the Skavens. We treated you and let you rest
No.
at door.
Its head viciously shakes left and no.
Oh,
This is my home, my stones, my legend. I have earned it.
moment. And I look at it.
Mercury Iker, shining as the moon. Saloon.
Hold the fuck up. That deity doesn't exist in this setting.
I was about
A
to say,
slave rat, they called me. And then they brought me the gift, a bowl, a drink, and I entered and I came here. But now I have slept. And the memories they encroached. I was brought here by the pair of the Iker. They did this. Did they send you here to make me forget?
No.
no.
Wait. What's your name? I'll say in Draconic.
Scraycool shifts from a like a defensive, like low head, like high raised hackles to a almost like lifting his head up and like his chest juts out. Man, my voice is already ruined.
You can do a normal one, it's fine. Don't worry about it. We appreciate.
Yeah, we do. Appreciate the effort.
I am Scrayquell, born of Shadeclaw, the Saturn Wing, born of Farx, the Phantom Dancer.
Are you dragon?
Wait. Hold on a moment. Born of what and what?
Horn of
Shade,
Shadewing?
Shade Claw the... Oh, Amber's type.
Oh, Shade Claw. Alright.
Born of Shadeclaw, the Saturn Wing, born of Farx, the Phantom Dancer.
Your memories are returning to you, then.
I am a dragon, but you're not.
Sorry. No, I'm kidding.
Yikes.
So,
Indeed, we have not been sent by the rats. We have actually rescued from the rats. You are here because we ended up in a squabble and resolved it peacefully. You were confused. As you said, the rats muddled your thoughts. They kept you enslaved, but we decided to free you of their influence. We let you rest atop our tower, and I'm glad to see that your memories came back to you.
And then Lawrence will tap onto the end of that sentence. And freed you from the what was it called, guys? It was a I know it's a warp ghost, but like what
Chaos
would...
influence, I guess.
No, what did it called? It was the gift of
Gift of the Great Horned One, I believe.
yeah. And exorcised the great their horned god's presence from your mind.
Their eyes close momentarily, and there's almost like a shake of the head as though they are trying to physically shake something out of it. It is all so muddy.
Well.
Like sand in a lake.
Well, either we can try to figure out a way to help. Not entirely sure how we would help you sift through all of these memories, but at the very least, should be able to make sure that you have the time to do so. Though, I think he looks around uh, at like the mushrooms and stuff. He's like right now, looks like you decided to take up residence in well, the place where all the food is made for the people that live here.
Yep, as he said, we'd love you to help you recover and give you more time to rest. I figure if you heal this much after but 4 days, some more time will do you good enough to clear the last remaining thoughts that are still fogged. Though I would ask you to go back atop our tower, for this place is essential for the people living in this enclave.
You see the muscles around the nose and lips draw up in displeasure.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Does he? Do you say this in Draconic or in its head?
I mean, it said.
Okay.
I'm in your walls, I'm in your walls, I'm in your walls.
I mean, it was.
I mean, as this is going on, I look at Vittorio, and I will tell Vittorio it said it owns this.
You do.
I-
I have to be honest. You do hear that in common because I am telling it to Radigan.
Oh, okay. So I'll just say it owns this place. That's what it just said.
I am aware.
I'll say that in common as well because
It simply believes that it does.
Yes.
powerful enough to do so.
Um. hmm. It's
No.
Amber's is still making the grimace of displeasure.
Yes.
Okay. Like,
Probably doesn't want to sit next to a fucking magical ball.
Actually, Lawrence will
Hey.
I'll append what Lawrence says there. Zaris, he says instead, while our patience, while their patience lasts. Yeah, there we go.
um. Sort of looks at the grimace Scrayquall is making. Like, all right. Well, look, I know the tower isn't the nicest place. I imagine it's not that great sitting atop of it, considering it's not that great to actually live inside of it. It's a bit of a
Yep.
bit
And
of
as
a
such, I won't.
right. Well, if that's the case, you're gonna have to not get overly annoyed
Active.
or scare away the people who actually need to get here to harvest food. As well, the
What if they bring harm to me?
well, we will make sure that that doesn't happen. But you can't bring harm to them, and well, you can't really. Well, it would be good if you didn't try to scare them away. Look, the Skaven who this attacked Deep Delver's Enclave, where you currently are, the same Skaven who have used you and treated you in treated you in
Enslaved you.
treated you in ways
Tricked you.
that no
Tricked me.
treated you in ways that no one should treat another living being. Believe me, I know. They took off with a lot of the food that was up here in Deep Delver's Enclave. And this is the only place they have to get the food. If they don't get the food, people are going to start to starve to death.
These people of the settlement somehow helped us save you. When the rat attacked, Because they were there, because many brave people were there to protect this place, we were able to reach atop the tower and free you of the gift of the Horned One. So,
Curse.
in some way, they helped us save you, get you off the claws of this Skaven, and allow you to regain your memory. I'm not saying that you are in debt. Of course not. This was not done to seek out recompense. I'm just asking you to understand their reason. And maybe let's try to get to a compromise since they have risked our lives already and they're trying to get better.
Very well.
Amenable dragon. What a good boy.
Then I will kill every last Skaven.
What a good boy.
He's a really good boy.
They intend to come back here.
But this is mine.
And when they come next, will you allow yourself to be tricked and deceived into being there?
Never again. You see his claws digging into the mulchy soil further and further.
Sweat. Destroys the
Well-
garden. Oh, rip.
Lawrence
Oh,
leveraging the fucking charisma on him like...
Well, right. So, Skrinkwall, if... Yes, you nest here for the time being while you recover. People can go harvest the food and whatnot as normal without you trying to scare them away. Is that correct?
They do not approach me.
Right.
It's a bit of a
It's
an issue.
Uh,
You might be fond of the mushrooms around you, but they are what people here are sustain themselves with. So, maybe sometimes there might be some people trying to gather mushrooms, but believe me, they wish you no harm. You have harmed no one once you came here, and I hope that you still haven't harmed any of the denizens, so they have no reason or ill intent towards you.
Wins. Tilts his head away from you. You can now see the beard of Lychon that grows from
Yeah.
underneath him.
I did notice
Bless.
recently that he had a nice beard there.
yeah.
He definitely has a beard of Lychon that just grows off of him.
That's very blessed. Amber, for clarification's sake, where he's currently residing here,
Mm-hmm.
it's just it's like patches of mushrooms. But
It's
this,
natural.
it's
That is food stocks, yes.
this is the food stocks, and then
alright,
and then
okay.
here is quote unquote natural mushrooms.
That is a lot better than I thought. I thought it was
Okay.
onto the mushroom farms.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit.
If that's the case, then latching on to what Tokus just said, he's like, yeah, all right. Well, if you don't want them to approach too close enough, how about if they stick to this side, and he'll actually walk over to the other side of the tiny little stream that goes here.
Little bridge.
There's a little bit. Yeah, walk over to that side. It's like, if they stick to this side, you won't really you won't try and scare them away or anything of that sort. Is that agreeable?
Agreeable.
Good.
He mimics.
Like,
Wow. Kenku dragon.
we'll walk over again. It's like, right. Well, now that is settled,
He lays
Well-
his head down.
we'll yeah, make sure that you get a bit more time to try and remember, and well, would you mind if we stop by and well, visit, talk? Maybe it helps if you talk over some of these many new memories you're getting with someone else.
It would, yes.
Yeah,
Let
like,
it decide that, not you, Togas.
What are you saying, Zaris? I'm suggesting it.
The dragon could look contemplative. That is just the look that is like
Yeah.
within his eyes now.
yeah, Victor, he's like,
I will consider my options.
consider your options. All right. Well, we have helped you before, and we're offering to help again. Look, if he like looks the dragon just straight in its eyes, which is, I guess, hard because they're very far apart. But anyway, and he's like, look, if I could somehow magically just, and he just snaps his fingers, pop inside of your dreams, I'd try that. But I can't cast any magic, and I don't really think that kind of magic might actually exist either way. So
He scratches his own like beard.
Actually,
it's like,
casts nightmare on you.
yeah,
No, cast Dream and then
I-
decides to choose Nightmare.
Yeah,
A
horrifying.
dragon, you're not.
no,
He says, like looking over you.
I'm definitely not. No,
I don't know.
People can hear its call.
Well, I'm not sure about magic or whatnot. I am somewhat of a seer myself. If you'd allow me, I could attempt and ease your voyage in the world of dreams. I have plenty myself where I see things that happened and that will happen. Maybe I can be of some aid. I can't promise I will be on the same level of a mythical dragon, but I can do a little in my own way.
Dragon tilts his head towards you, Tokas, and says the following words.
Oh no, please don't
L
say them.
plus ratio
L plus ratio plus level 4 seer plus get
No,
out of
he says. That doesn't make much sense to me. But then
Oh.
again, you are very small. And I think
Wait.
that's where we will end session for today.
Yeah.
Lord of the Ring reference.
What?
You are very small.
And he goes to sleep.
Damn. Motherfucker
And this is
just
where we'll end session for today.
all
tried
right.
quote a Lord of the Rings and went to sleep.
Oh, okay.
The
Okay,
Millennia
never mind.
2 reference.
Oh, right.
Mm. I would like to thank everyone for being here.
Yeah.
I would like to thank you for destroying your vocal cords in the last
Yeah.
15 minutes, and that was really great.
I was
Thank
like,
you for the
man, this
session.
is time for a rewrite for this dragon's voice. Then I immediately regretted it.
Yeah. Well,
Sweats.
thank you for hosting this lovely session. We got some very nice stuff, and
Yay, got my bubble.
and
Correct.
we got yeah, we got a little bit of lore. Yeah, didn't run into any Skaven, which is, yes, perplexing, but hey. They might be up that northern tunnel then, just chilling somewhere in a big huddle. I guess we either will never know or we will know in the future. Because I don't know, Balon is gonna be like. So anyway, let's assemble a big team to go down there or something of that sort. I guess we'll see.
Be in the adventures.
But yes,
Yeah.
Amber, thank you very much for
News of
hosting.
news of Violet Spires.
Yeah, I imagine it's gonna be yes.
Raid
yeah-
wasn't there before, it's back now.
Yeah. But yeah,
Alright.
Yeah, Mike is
we
fucking
will
up.
see you all next week on Friday.
Indeed.
Truly.
Yes. All right. Thank you all for
Until
watching.
that time, take care.
Goodbye and good night.
Bye.
Good night.